Let's have fun, boys.
Hey, go dreams, go dreams, go dreams.
Hey.
Big dick, big dick dreams.
This is to all the fat bitches, all the fat bitches out there. I want you to lick on my dick just like a popsicle. You fat fucking bitch.
Damn, right.
Yeah.
60-40.
And they didn't know that I was actually a fat bitch murderer. Damn. But they caught me on the news. I was blowing out a fuse. But I beat that case. Your boy ain't even get accused. But I made it on the news. I made it on the news. Yeah. When I go by girls, they say, ew, don't touch me.
Bitch, fuck you. Bitch, fuck you.
And I tie her up and what?
Girlfriend.
Yeah.
Man, fuck Drake.
Oh, shit, for sure.
He got cake.
Molest
That's how BBL Drizzy.
me.
But you know we ain't dizzy.
Molest me.
Yeah, we love all that bitch.
Hey.
Molest
Yeah,
me.
we love on that bitch.
Molest me.
Yeah, my boy Kendrick. He taking over Compton. And I love my cousin. And I love my brother.
Molest
And
me.
we making new friends. Man, fuck, I am friends.
I like that.
Fuck you, I am friends. You talking shit in that episode. I saw that shit. Okay.
Oh, they did say some shit.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was bringing up.
Fuck Kickback Crew. I was like, whoa.
Yeah, we getting real jiggy. My boy, a piggy. Cause you a cop. I'm finna cop. A nice drip, but you know that's alright.
He got money.
Bitches out here, yeah, they were tight. I love bitches, and you know that's alright. Yeah, I'm a little gay.
Yeah.
But that's okay, cause it's 2024.
That's true.
I love my whores. Yeah. And I'm making a bank, and I'm making cake. I love Drake. I said I hate him, but it's okay. We secretly listen to him. Yeah, Passion Fruit, so good ass song. Yeah, and I love that song. We dancing all night long.
Yeah.
It's summertime, baby girl. Time to get rhymes. Yeah, we love that shit, baby girl. You a fucking bitch, but that's okay, cause I love you.
Cause I love you.
It's okay. You got a good ass pussy, and I love that shit. Baby girl, you a good ass fucking hit. Yeah, every time I
Keep going, bro.
I don't even think he's a podcast.
Hey, Lalo, run that shit back. Let him do another verse.
Thank you.
I
I
gotta
love
see you
that
for another
shit.
3 minutes, bro. For real.
Man, fuck out your friends.
It's your boy Anifine, ITEDRE from the M to the motherfucking Z, baby.
This is your boy Gazelle. What's up?
And it's your boy Beto Weto.
And who we got today?
Beto, weto.
We got the homies from a fucking a block away.
Oh, yeah.
From the fucking
From the
Dino.
Dino.
We got
Literally our next door.
We got Angel Friend and George. We got the Kickback Crew in the building.
Clap it up, boys. Clap it up.
the KBC.
Yeah, that's how you guys do the intro, huh?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Gentlemen, it's been a long time coming. Where the fuck y'all been at, bro?
Bro, and Dino.
The Dino.
We be playing soccer right next to y'all. Don't even worry about
Bro,
it, bro.
pull up, dog.
Oh, bro, we been playing soccer like right here, dog. It's crazy.
Let's pull up if you need players, bro. I got you.
Come through, my boy.
Oh, God,
What positions y'all play?
I play wings. I play right wing or left wing.
You're fast as fuck then.
Yeah.
I got bodied out last night. That shit hurt.
He did, bro. He got sandwiched.
I got bodied, bro.
That's your tryout, man?
My whole fucking arm got busted,
He
bro.
got sandwiched, bro. Shit was crazy.
All
Was
because
it-
of me.
Two big boys.
It was indoor or it was
Outdoor.
It was at Jerupa.
Is it the Plex?
No, Harupa.
Harupa.
Are those new fields? I don't think I've been over
By
there.
Rubido?
By Rubida? Pretty sure you've been there. I know you're a baller, my
Oh
boy.
shit, nah. I haven't played in a
You guys
minute,
play
bro.
on the turf fields
I
or on the
blew my
regular?
knee out.
Turf.
Turf.
Yeah.
My boy Beto knows.
My boy Beto knows. He's a
You
baller.
played. What'd you say? Show off. What'd you say?
What?
I played high school, college, and
High school, college.
Nah, but
Club.
coast.
And I played
the
for
homies
America.
play right there in Harupa too.
Yeah.
I went 3 weeks ago to play with them, and then I fucked up my knee.
Why?
Yeah, dang, it was probably your homie who
Damn.
dropped me, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
So it's always
who'd you guys-
when Mexican
bro?
dads are like me.
Who'd you guys play? Some like Japan team.
What?
They
They have
have the
Japan jerseys.
they have the Brighton jerseys.
Oh, I thought they were all Japanese.
The Otanis.
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah, no, the guy who dropped me felt really bad because George was getting him mad.
So sorry.
So
He picks you up with chopsticks.
My boy went like this.
I continue.
Fuck.
No, he fucking hit me hard, and I went flying off the field, and I fucking did like 3 rolls. And I look up
Sushi
at
rolls,
him.
huh?
I look up at him, and I smile at him, and I see him.
I think that's the worst thing to do, my boy.
Yeah, like I smile
Look
at him,
up and
and he's
smile?
coming up to me like, and he goes, "Bro, I'm so sorry." And like, because he saw me smile and he lifted me up.
You're like, can I suck it?
Yeah, I was like, it's all good, bro. It's all good.
He
It's
was
just a
waiting.
game.
He was waiting for Angel to get up and sock him or something.
Yeah, I think he thought I was gonna get up and like be aggressive, but I was like, man,
My boy just look at him like,
it's part of the game.
What do you guys think is the worst fight you guys got in a game?
I don't fight, bro. I don't fight.
one time I almost
Just
fought
my
3
fault,
guys.
Yeah,
It was a quarterfinal. It was
sounds-
like a last minute goal.
that sounds
I
like a
crossed
porno,
in.
bro.
It was.
Almost fought 3 guys.
My bad.
Almost took on 3 guys. Okay.
No, I never been in a fight actually. I almost got jumped one time in high school by a group of cholos in a bathroom, but they were just fucking with me. I was a freshman and I was going into the restroom, and then like I was peeing, and then like 3 fat ass cholos dudes come in, like wannabe cholos. They come in, and then they're just like, "Hey, you a freshman?" I was like, yeah, I am. Hey,
How
close
you
the
doing?
door. They're like, close the door. Yeah, yeah. And
But-
they're-
Yeah, why?
But he had a big ass smile on his face, and they were like, "Oh, never mind."
No,
never mind, you're good."
I was scared because I was still like it was my first day, so I was still in that middle school mentality and stuff.
Yeah.
So I went in and like he was like, "You're a freshman?" I was like, "Yeah, bro." And they're like, "Hey, close the fucking door." And they started closing the door, and I fucking started backing up to the wall. And like these people had like tatted up fucking beard and shit. And
Big
yeah,
butt and everything.
yeah, and they're like
Give me your lunch code.
and they were like, "Hey, close the door," and they're like, "Let's run up on him." I was like, "Whoa," and they're like, "Nah, we're just fucking with you, little homie. Get out." I was like, "Oh, for sure."
Get out. That's fucking
Smoke.
Yeah. I think they were gonna smoke. That's why they told me to get out. I was like, "All right, I'm gonna leave." I got so scared. I was like, "Fuck, this is it. It's over."
You pull out the Glock on them?
I was like,
What the fuck? Hey, yo, what the fuck?
I mean, he put all his cock on
Fuck
him.
you, mean, doggy.
That's fine.
The fuck
Yeah.
you mean walk the fuck out?
I was like, I gotta pee, guys. Let me just use it real quick. Nah, but that shit was funny.
Yeah,
It was hilarious.
I don't fight, bro. I'm a lover, not a fighter, bro. I never gave anybody I never gave anybody a problem for me to fight them. Just never.
Nobody ever just didn't like you for no reason.
No. I mean, they didn't like me, but they never did anything about it.
Oh.
And I never like approached them or
Yeah.
anything. 'Cause
That was
fuck
always
that.
the worst when you heard people like, "Oh, I don't fuck with him." Like, what the fuck did I do? Especially me, because I'm a fucking like I want everybody to like me and shit.
But I like you.
Yeah.
But I thought
Fuck that guy. I was like, what did I do, man? I got tears in my eyes. What I do?
No enemies.
You
No,
buy him
Jo-
flowers.
George, tell him about that one time they were picking on like
Oh, this
special
was
ed
back
kid?
in like in middle school. There was like a little like a special kid. I was getting punked on by some guy, and I really like went up and like just like knee that fool, and I was about to
The
fight him.
special kid? That's crazy, bro.
That's crazy.
No.
I just defend. I'm a Batman.
This will fucking beat the fuck out
I
of
didn't
him,
know
bro.
he was.
Yeah.
Yeah, he beat the
Well,
brakes off
yeah,
the
because
special ed
how
kid.
you fucked up his face afterwards, bro. I was like, no way, bro. They're not gonna believe that.
You beat up a special kid?
Yeah, bro.
Damn.
Put that message.
He was
out
in the hospital for 3 days, dog,
And I don't even know if that's
fighting for his life.
That was my cousin.
there. My bad, bro.
Damn, bro, that's
I
crazy.
want to
I,
apologize for that.
I remember George told me this story one time. He said on the pod before I told George, like, you ever been that student to like cause a ruckus in class? He was like, yeah, one time they took my phone. No.
They threw a book at me, like the big ass books. No, the ones that it was fucking history.
Like,
it was my third period.
Yeah.
Or I don't know what period it was. So there's a fucking fat ass book, and we had a sub that day, and some threw it like across the room, and he threw it right to my fucking face. And I got heated. That was the first time I ever got heated, like in class.
And he was that type of student to like get up. Ain't nobody leaving
I
this
was like,
class.
ain't no
Nobody
fucking,
leaving.
wait,
Like,
no
find
one
out.
fucking leaving.
The
About
bell don't
telling me who
dismiss
the
you.
fuck.
I do.
Y'all fucking let me know, doggies, cause I'm strapped up.
Yeah, bro.
The sub got up. She's like, okay, everybody come down. He goes, you sit your fucking ass down. No one's fucking leaving. Not even
You're not even
you.
a fucking teacher.
You put the sub's name on the board.
That sub was
I'm
like,
gonna call your fucking parents later.
I like this my fucking class. What's up?
the sub right away was like, okay, son.
And then the guy
Okay.
comes to us. He's like, "I'm sorry, bro. Like, I didn't mean to hit you." Blah 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 blah.
He threw a book at you, bro.
Motherfuckers act up when it's a
And it was a sub, my boy. And I was
But
like,
it'd be the people that they never act out, bro. And as soon as there's like a sub, They throwing books. They're like fucking beating people up. They're taking a shit like in the corner.
Man,
The
fuck
whole
that shit, bro.
whole ass class hostage.
We used to lie. We used to be like, our teacher lets us use our phone during lessons.
Yeah,
They're like,
yeah.
really? Like, yeah.
I'd be like, my teacher lets us make out.
Yeah.
My teacher lets me wait my dick out. Like,
My teacher gives me dong, dog. Yeah.
She's like, fine.
Yeah.
You could do it,
Let
I
you
guess.
pass that.
Mr. Rannis lets you work.
Man.
Yeah.
What's the most trouble you guys ever got in school?
man.
I got caught smoking.
Yeah, he
Actually?
did.
I got caught smoking.
Bro,
That was
you
my
don't strike
senior-
me as a guy who.
You can have a drink with us. Come on, man.
It was my. It's because I started smoking like my senior year, and I got caught smoking my senior year. It was
Damn.
fucking,
The first time.
Yeah, no, it was because I smoked in my theater class in the restroom in my theater in the theater, and the teacher, me and him were like, we're still really cool. That's my boy. Shout out Ressa. He caught me and I was with my homie, and he fucking like took me and he was like, bro, you like I'm taking you to the office, bro.
Fuck.
Yeah. And like he called a security, he took everything, and I was like, "Fuck!" I was so
What
worried
was it
because
though? It was like a.
it was a pen.
It was a pen.
It was like what, like a sizzy? I don't know what the fuck those are
I
called.
don't
Like
know
those
what
like
you're
fucking.
smoking, my boy.
I don't. Were those shit
cards.
even out when we were in high school? Like
But
those
no.
like wax pens and shit, they weren't out.
No, we had apples.
Yeah.
The apple, you make the hole and everything.
Yeah.
Damn.
Delinquent.
Yeah, no, like I was fucking worried because I was like, dude, my senior year is fucked. Like I'm not gonna go to prom. I'm not gonna do it because they're like, if you get like caught doing all this shit, like they're like making it a big deal.
Your
Yeah.
school was strict
But-
on that shit.
Yeah, but thank God, like I was like that was the only time ever in like my high school career, I guess you can say that, fucking that I got in trouble like really badly. So the vice principal or the principal, she was like, you're just gonna do like 2 days of lunch detention, you're good.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh fucking thank God. But they called my mom and they called my dad and they're fucking
Fuck.
Disappointed.
they're disappointed.
And they never knew.
They like I tried to keep it as much as a secret, but fucking like nope, like the office didn't call, like the school didn't call. My fucking teacher called them. Like my teacher.
Also, they were
called.
gonna let it kind of slide.
They were gonna let it slide on me until like my teacher like wanted to like, fucking snitch on me. Man, fuck you, Ressa. Nah, I
Take
love
that
Ressa.
shut out back.
I love
Yeah.
Ressa, but
I'm
yeah.
gonna say thank you and then say fuck you.
No, but I told my mom right away, like that day, I was like, I got caught, and she was like, you better hope. Like I thought she was gonna beat my ass, but she took it pretty like calmly. But she was like, better hope your dad doesn't find out. And my dad found out. And dude, like I always say this, I was like, bro, like your dad's talks is always like they always hurt me more than when my mom fucking beats me.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, like it's like when my dad told me, he's like, oh, like I'm disappointed in you. Fuck, like I'm devastated, bro. Like I want
Yeah.
to fucking cry. I'm like, please, no.
Just hit me.
Let me make it up.
Just hit me, bro, please.
And then you guys are siblings, right? You two?
Yeah.
So you remember when that happened?
Yeah, I remember my mom telling me, like, tu hermano lo cacharon. I was like, I already knew he was smoking.
Angel's high as fuck.
So
That's crazy. That's crazy.
I already knew he was smoking, and I was like, no. ¿Cómo?
Mi hermano.
I was like, mom, ¿copas hablar con él? Like, llévalo al hospital o algo. Like, yeah, bro. Like, I
We
was,
need to have an intervention.
I was telling her like
this.
I was like, tell him to do a drug test, mom. I don't know what else he's doing. I was like, that explains why he has an attitude. He's been like this.
Oh, bro, I wasn't even bad.
I was making it more dramatic.
He's a
And
bitch.
Efren came up to me. He's like, it was just a stizzy, bro. You know how that doesn't shit. Ain't nothing. I was like, I know. I'm just fucking with you. That was funny. Now for me, I got in trouble in middle school. I didn't get caught. Luckily, I was blessed I didn't because I could have got a case. Really.
Oh shit.
That's right.
Oh,
That's right.
it's the same.
It's a safe space. It's a safe space.
It's safe. Yeah. There was this trend going on in middle school. I went actually to Casera right here.
Clip this.
Yeah, I clipped this, bro.
Casera, that's 10 miles that way.
Yeah. So, there was this trend in PE where you pants people, like you pants the shorts and stuff during the laps, like warm up laps. And me and my homies, there was like a group of 8 of us. We were running around trying to pants each other. And one of my homies, he was like so good at it, pantsing everybody. He was just so slick at it.
Good at
You're so
Yeah, he was just so
They
slick.
got it.
Imagine your homie passing you. You're like, you're so good at this.
He was like, bro, you're getting everybody today. What the fuck? You're on a roll.
Good job, man.
And
It
like,
was on a street.
we were hyping him up so much, and he got like so hype. He ran up behind a girl and pantsed her.
No.
And she had like bright orange underwear. And the funny thing was, that girl was my girl at the time.
How's that funny?
Your girl?
I was laughing because that shit was funny to me. And then what's it called? She got so embarrassed, and the funny, she didn't know who it was because, like I said, it was a group of us. So when we ran past her, like he pantsed her, and we all ran away. So she's like, "Who did it? Who did it?" And we're like, "I don't know what you talking about, bro. Like, it wasn't us."
With their pants down.
Yeah. So
What are you talking about?
she ended up snitching. Like, somebody pants me while we're running a lap, and then like they called all the boys into like the gym. They're like, if you guys are pantsing girls, you guys can get a case, blah, 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 this and this.
Blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, like whoever did this, they're like, whoever did this, step up and say who it was. And we all looked at our homie and he was like, I was like, all right, ain't nobody snitching.
Fucking G.
So for the past, the rest of the week, all the boys just did laps. Running laps, so we couldn't play any activities. So that shit was like a memory in my head. I'm always gonna remember. That shit was so funny.
Though,
yeah, dude. I remember that, dude. That shit was fucking hilarious.
situations like that where people will be like, all right, fucking somebody has to say something, and I usually for the most part somebody will always be like, it was that motherfucker, right?
Yeah.
Like, the fool would cave, bro.
That would have been me. I'm like,
The funny thing is that he was pretty popular already. He was pretty popular in middle school, so everybody kind of knew him. So nobody was like, we ain't gonna snitch on him. Yeah, but he was really chill, so that's why nobody ever said anything.
Imagine being popular in middle school.
For pantsing people.
Yeah, that shit was funny,
Dickhead.
He's so good at it.
I remember in middle school,
He's the best.
I don't know when you guys were in school, there was that trend still. I'm pretty sure. Like that shit's pretty like like it just keeps passing on to like the next generation. But we used to like get like paper and like fold it up into like bullets, I guess. I don't fucking know.
Like-
and then with like rubber bands, you'd fucking shoot them at
Yeah.
people.
Oh,
you guys
nah,
never did that
nah,
shit?
I never did that.
you roll it up
we're
and
old
then
as
like
fuck.
bend it a little bit, huh?
What
Yeah,
we
yeah,
used to
yeah.
do in middle school, we get Smarties and then crack them up and pretend that we were
Oh, yeah,
smoking.
we did that shit.
Yeah.
Crackheads.
We used to do that shit but with like real crack. But
Yeah, and then another thing that we used to do too in the lockers, in the boys' locker room, was we'd get fart bombs from the fucking ice cream trucks, and we'd throw them in the locker room.
This is gross.
Right before we left, so when the next period
It already
came in,
smells like balls.
it smelled like shit, and it was just fucking funny.
Bro, that's not even crazy. Like, I went to a middle school in De Vallejo. It's called De Vallejo, and it's like one of like the baddest middle schools that you could go
Oh,
to
yeah.
San Bernardino. I remember like there was like a trend that they would like get their like locks and just throw them across the gym.
dude,
The locker room, bro. And one time, I swear, it was the person right next to me. He got his lock, threw it on the other side of the wall, smacked the kid in the head. This fool busted his head open, was bleeding. The ambulance came, the firefighters and all that.
damn.
What the?
dude, that could do fucking damage for real.
Bro, I was like,
Those things are-
dang.
Those things
And bro
are
was just
heavy.
laughing, huh? You were just like, that shit was funny.
I left. I was like,
So I'm transferring, bro. I can't do here.
That's the kid that Gazelle beat up.
I thought we were gonna move past
That's
that.
fucked up, bro.
And you know what? Now I think about it, bro. He was normal until you hit him. He was normal.
You want to talk about it? What happened?
It was fine. You could ventilate about it.
Late.
So this motherfucker.
Motherfucker.
he's still
the
calling-
audacity.
Wow.
Do you hear this guy?
No,
You
okay.
don't
So,
learn from
so
your
it was
mistakes.
middle school, right? Remember back in the day in middle school, like sixth grade too, when you used to just book it to the line. So like
Lunch line?
fucking half of the sixth grader were just booking it, trying to get because it's Hot Cheeto Day, bro. Come on.
Yeah.
Fair.
It was every Thursday. On minimum day we got Hot
Wednesday.
Cheetos. It was Wednesday.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we got all right. Fucking details. Can we move past them?
I'm just saying, bro. I know all the details about
It was
the
also
case.
sunny outside.
It was.
It's
actually,
public record.
Dream's gonna go right now. No, actually, it was raining. You piece of shit. But so there was a line, right? And then they just told me some assholes who already knew he was like probably on the spectrum or something. Were they're like, oh,
Probably.
A lunch or B lunch?
bitch. Does it matter?
No.
I think they just told me like, oh, go. Oh, he cut me. I think he just cut me.
Oh, okay.
Motherfucker, it's Hot Cheeto Day, bitch. You better get your ass to the back. And then I was like, bro, what the fuck? Don't be cutting me, dog. Like,
Yeah.
like get the
Joe
fuck.
fat ass on. That's what you
Well,
told
then,
him.
like, you know what I'm saying? And I think that fool, I think he just pushed me, bro. And like all the fucking years of fucking child abuse that my mom put me through, I was just like, motherfucker, you think I'm gonna get beat at home and in here, motherfucker?
you don't know me.
This is my safe place.
So I didn't hit that fool with a 2-piece and put him on the floor. Come to find out, I'm in the office and they were like, "Hey, by the way, this is how they walk in." So I'm in a chair alone, like nobody's talking to me, and I'm just like, "What did I do? I just defended myself?" You know, I don't feel any type of way. I just stood on business.
Like, did you hit it, Titri?
So they walk in. No, we're leaving it in there. That's what you
Yeah,
did.
you're the one who did it.
So fucking yeah, I'm just sitting in the chair. I'm just waiting for like, well, where the fuck's gonna come in? And I walk in there, just like, so you're the guy, huh? And I'm like, yeah, I hit somebody. Yeah, like where the fuck is he? Yeah, he hit me too. Nah, you're the guy. So you're gonna be the guy who goes down in history in this school to hit a special needs kid. And I was like, wait, what?
Well, he needed an apple.
Hold the fuck up.
He don't need the
Backtrack, please.
He looked fine to me. What do you mean? I don't know him.
He was hella strong. I know that.
Motherfucker did a backflip.
Nobody ever cut me again. I'll let you know that.
No fuck.
That motherfucker never cut me again, bro.
Why was he in line at our time? They have their own fucking time, bro.
Give him the
They
special.
do.
You know they go
But
first, bro. What you
sometimes they're like
doing?
normal enough. That's what happened with Johnny. He was normal enough.
Okay.
Where he just
Okay, what the
where he was like, oh, you could be in Gen Pop, you know, with the rest of the children.
Gen population.
You
But
made
they
it.
didn't
You
know.
made it. You
Yeah.
made it to our classes.
You know, that brings me another memory I had in high school. There was this girl, she was a special ed, and she would chase my homie around. Not chase, but like follow him around because she liked him. And my homie was always super sweet to her, like super nice to her. She like when we had our lunch tables, she would come sit down with us.
yeah.
We would all treat her nice. We'll ask her about her day, you know. And like one day she just like, hey, like, I like you. Do you like me? And my homie was like, no, like, I have a girlfriend, you know. And he didn't. He just lied to her, you know. And then she was like, oh. She gets up, grabs a carton of milk, and just fucking throws it at him, and it splashes all over him. And then she runs away, and then we're all just laughing, like, what the fuck just happened? And my homie was like,
Damn.
he's like, this is what I get for lying.
Nice.
This is like for lying. That's
I
Yeah,
remember her.
yeah,
I
and
remember
then-
her. That's crazy.
And then she never hung out with us again. But that shit was so funny. I was like, damn, he smelled like milk all day. And you know that milk, like once it lands on you, that shit smells the whole day.
awful, bro.
That milk's the worst too.
I thought he was gonna chase her.
I can't believe they
Nah.
used to feed
shit
us
out
that
of her or
shit.
something.
They
But
used to feed us.
Pizza and milk.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Chocolate milk, my boy. It was
I
great.
used to
Chocolate
drink the
milk.
white milk because they gave me
You're
fucking
lacking.
rancid chocolate milk one time. I was like, I'm never drinking this shit no more.
Did they give it to you guys in the carton or the bag?
Carton. Bag. They used to do
Yeah,
bags.
bro. We treated us like
It was
homeless.
some welfare shit, bro.
They treated us like homeless.
Yeah.
I used to take that shit in my backpack and put it in my freezer, and it was like a little chocomil.
But did you get fed at home?
Doggy.
They were like, where are the cups? Put them in bags. I like, oh, for sure.
When
insane.
I was in middle school, our biggest scandal in middle school, besides the Snickers story that I told, where we stole the Snickers.
Scandal.
Oh, that was on the wind down. Huh?
it was on the news.
All right. Was that the girls were sending nudes? And there was
Nice.
like a gang of girls were sending nudes, right?
Nice.
Oh, you still got him?
Nice.
Still got 'em. This guy- Hey, yo, what
Swag
the
as
fuck?
fuck. I love that.
It's crazy though. Like
Airdrop
back
him,
then, it
airdrop.
was like
A
nudes,
trend? Yeah.
and now girls are like sending them on OnlyFans. That's crazy.
I had to put the work in for
And-
them.
Man, I struggle to get them now. It's just crazy.
And I remember just being like in every period that I was, because we had 7 periods in middle school. Every period, there was a girl that would get called out of class. And be like, damn, she got caught sending nudes, right? Because girls would get called up and then snitch on another girl. You know what I'm saying?
Ah, that's
Like
what
they had each other nudes.
Nah,
No,
they
like-
were sending it to guys.
It was like on Snapchat.
Just
or
for
like
fun? Like that was a
Kick-
trend or
Kick
like
what?
Well, yeah, they were just sending it to
On Kick, on Kick.
Yeah, on Kick. It was
on
Kick.
Kick.
Yeah, it was on Kick. Yeah.
Kick was popping at
Shout
that.
out.
I had a bunch.
And then I was like, damn, like who are these girls sending all these nudes to, bro? And by it gets to 7th period.
Bro, was it getting one?
Nah.
Your teacher's phone's blowing up like ring, ring, ring.
Why am I not getting
No,
my nudes?
No, and
that fool was the one snitching.
nah, it was me. I was
I
jealous.
heard that she did it. She did it. And I haven't got one.
Nah,
Fair change.
You want to hate, don't you?
and then every time we'd go to our next period, we'd just see like less and less girls in class. And then the cops show up, and then we're like, damn, bro, what the fuck? And no guys are getting called up.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, it gets to the end of school, we see that the homie Tommy's not in class.
Oh, Tommy sent the
Bro,
nude.
Tommy was getting all these fucking nudes, bro.
Tommy's
Yeah.
no
boy,
fucking
The
gang.
homie Tommy
player.
was the one getting all the news from all these girls. Swear to God, it was like 20 plus girls that got called out of class, and all of them were sent to Tommy, bro.
Was he a white
black?
boy?
Was
No,
he
he's a-
black?
what the
I feel like it was black.
Was
He's
he
like,
white?
He's a white guy.
I knew it.
But no, he was like his name was Tommy Pena. He was like he had like Mexican descent.
Oh,
But he was
okay.
like probably 4th, 5th generation already.
Yeah.
Okay.
R.I.P. He passed away.
Oh,
Passed away
for
recently.
real?
Yeah.
From all the news.
Hey, but that fool died happy. Bro.
Yeah, but that fool got
Legend, dog.
all those girls were all of them to Tommy, bro.
That
All
fool-
those nudes went
that
to
fool,
him.
Tommy's balls were drained 24
Oh, bro, Jesus.
He lived a life.
Damn,
He
bro.
lived a life, bro.
This is middle school?
Middle school, bro.
He left
How
a
old
lot
was
of kids
this?
behind,
Like-
my boy.
Weapon?
How old were you guys?
Like 12, 13.
12,
Damn.
bro.
Horny ass.
I was trying to fucking skate at 12, bro. It's crazy.
I
Actually, they
remember.
pull them nudes of Beto.
I remember.
Like, yo, are these yours?
Yeah, I remember the first time I watched porn. I was like in 6th grade. I got scared.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got
Little bitch.
scared. I was like, I can't watch these guys, and I left.
He's not my cousin.
Yeah, bro, I left, bro. my homies invited me to their house. I got really excited because the first time someone invited me over
All
to
the
their house.
homies.
All the homies came over.
The last time.
We started up. They made us burgers, and then we were chopping it up, talking about soccer and everything. And they were like, "Guys, it's time. and they're like, "It's on. It's on."
It's on.
Like the
They-
UFC
they-
announcer.
It's time.
They changed the
Let's get
channel,
ready to
and then I just
rumble.
see like 2 girls on top of a guy. I'm like, "What the fuck?" I'm like, I got uncomfortable. I was like, "What is this?" And they're like, "Just enjoy it, Grease. Just enjoy it." And I was like, "Guys, I can't watch this. Like,
I can't do this no more.
I'm gonna call my mom." And I called my mom. I was like, "Mom, I gotta go. Like, it's time for me. I gotta do homework or some shit." She can't pick me up, and then like the rest of the year, they're calling me a pussy and shit. Like, how do you not like porn and all that? I was like, guys, like, that's just not me. That's not who I am. And then the following year, I was like, okay, this is me. I like
This is
this.
all me.
I like this.
Where we at, boys?
I should have stayed, boys.
He was
I
like
should
party
have
at my house.
It's like this
got
time
the
is my
burgers.
house.
I like how they like it was
They
like
fed you
Yeah, they
guys.
fed you.
Like it's a retreat.
Yeah, bro.
it's like
But no.
Epstein Island, huh? Like
Yeah.
they treat you nice at first, and they're like, "You ready for the good shit?"
Yeah.
Here's the funny part that they kept doing that so much that there was rumors going around that we would go to the house and we would all jerk off together watching porn.
That's how I would have thought.
But that is
And-
weird
yeah.
though. Like
But
you don't want
none
to
of
be
us-
around your homies.
Yeah, but none of us did that. We just watched it for like a couple minutes and then that's it. But we never.
I remember that fucking rumor. I believed it.
Yeah, he
I believe
He came up to me.
My brother's in
Hey, Efren went up to his mom and was like, "Amá, lo tienes que llevar al hospital."
No, mom is mom.
No, he did come up to me. He's like, Angel, like, is this true? Like, were you jerking off with your friends? I was like, nah, bro. Like, I promise you, Efren, that did not happen. If you want,
The story was.
I was like,
the story,
Efren,
the story was that they were drinking off, and they were like each in like in one corner, like fucking tricking it, bro.
yeah, I told
Did that shit
Efren.
like this?
Which is done. There's only one TV.
Swear to God, bro. Sorry, yeah, that's what I heard. That's what I heard, and I was
That's
like,
better
that's
than what I
fucking
thought. But I
weird,
thought they
bro.
were fucking like side by
Nah,
side.
I-
you know?
Like down.
I told Efren, I was like, come with us one of these days, and you'll see that we don't do that.
I was like, I'm good. I'm good. I'm okay.
No, we sit feet to toe. It's
I was
head to
not,
toe
bro.
is different.
What's the age difference between you two?
2 years. I'm 23 or what? 20?
21 in November.
So when he was an 8th grader, you were a 6th grader?
Yeah.
Yeah, when I was a freshman, Angel was a junior.
Wow.
Did you guys beef it at all as siblings? Like all the time?
No.
No.
Actually, it's
No.
My mom would fucking kill us if we did any of that
it's
shit.
funny
like in public.
because me and Efren we get along really well. It's really really rare when me and Efren fight, and then when we do fight, it's like straight up fist fight.
Yeah.
Because it's like a lot of shit we hold back for so many years,
Yeah.
and then we just let it out once a year.
I win.
Yeah.
Like
each other.
UFC 303 or
Yeah,
something.
yeah. So
Put on the gloves real quick, and we just let it all out.
It was,
Yeah,
it was
actually,
funny.
yeah.
'Cause he will always date like Angel's homies, like little sisters.
yeah,
That's right.
And then
You have a farm going?
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, and I'll find girls, and I'll date them, and like later on I'll find out that she had an older brother, and I'll be like, oh fuck, and they'll get mad at me because they'll be like, oh, I tried to keep her secret, like I try to keep her secret from all you guys,
Yeah.
and your fucking little brother finds her.
Damn.
Oh yeah, because the homies ain't supposed to date the sister.
yeah.
I didn't fucking know, bro. It's not my fucking fault.
My boy, dog.
The homie siblings could date the sisters though.
No.
Huh?
I guess if you're not direct friends with them, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I wasn't direct friends with them.
Yeah,
I was just
yeah.
like, I mean, now like,
But I
I'm cool
get it
with
how that would land you in some hot
Who has a younger sister here? I know
All
you
of
do.
these fools.
You do?
Oh,
I'm
just
in
us-
there.
Just us two.
Why you look at me like you don't know?
I know. I looked at it. Oh yeah, wait. I know everything about you.
How young?
I don't like how you asked that.
How young?
Under 18.
Under 18?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Shit. Any 18?
18.
I'm there. I'm fine.
I don't know ya.
I'm kidding, y'all. I'm kidding.
And then, yeah, another thing George was trying to say before we started was that me and for people who don't know, we're actually family right here on our podcast. He's my little brother, he's my cousin, and me and George and Efren didn't really talk until we started the podcast.
Well, me and you guys.
Wait, why was that? You guys beefed it or what?
No, it's just that
George was a
They're
fucking
Rialto
asshole.
boys.
No, George
And I
was
was
an
like San
asshole.
Bernardino.
No, George was an asshole.
For real, bro?
Wait, for real?
no. It's George. George had his own thing going on. Like
Yeah, he had his own life.
the only time we would see him was like family reunions and stuff like that, little barbecues and you know, tacos and stuff like that. He'll come over and we'll hang out, chop it up, and then he'll leave for like.
Who's your primo
a
from
year.
what side though?
My dad.
My dad.
On the
So,
west
yeah.
side. There's
Your
only two
dad's
dads.
his
I mean, 2 brothers.
brother.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Got it.
And then he started driving, and then he started visiting us more once he started driving.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I was like 14. I was like, yo, I got the weed.
And then he started coming over
And
more
then friend was
often.
like, and I got the weed. Fool, let's do this shit.
Hey, bro.
And this is like, I got the point. We're good, dog.
It's gonna be a good
we got
fucking summer.
we got everything. Let's start the pod.
Hey, George was like, hey, bro, I heard the rumors. I'm in. I'm in.
Let me in.
He sent me-
Why
he
you think
sent
I
me a-
came around, my boy?
He sent me a text. He's like, I got the whip. Where did I meet y'all? I was like, oh shit, man.
Where is this jerk
Plot
off?
me.
Where is this jerk off at?
Welcome
No,
to the views.
I always say to George, I was like, bro, George was our. I always say he was our tribal chief in 2020, bro.
Yeah.
Like, bro was like taking care of us. Like he had
Yeah.
because he was working at Amazon, and he had a car, and like he was living with his grandma, and they had like a pool, and the backyard was always so fucking nice. And during summer, like he would always like constantly like he would pick up me, Angel, my homie Junior, and he would just be like, let's go. And then we'll go to malls, and he'd be like, I got you, whatever you want.
Yeah.
He'd
I
buy
don't
me
buy
like
these foods,
t-shirts.
like spending my checks on these foods.
Like who
that's
buy
I'm
us
still
like,
having my girl.
he'll buy us
Yeah,
like
details.
food, t-shirts, bro. Like, and then like we'll go to fucking the pool. We'll spend all night just like in the water and just like outside, like just listen to
But
music.
you guys want food? Let's get Domino's, blah, blah, blah.
We're like,
fun.
you got us. He was like, don't even ask, bro.
He's like, I just.
You know, I love when he did this. He does this. He goes like this. He's like, oh, what do you want? And I was like, I don't have money. He said, I didn't ask if you have money. I said, what do you
That's
want?
right.
And I was like,
That's
He's like, I'm gonna fuck you later.
I know. I was like, what do you want from me?
My boy, you gotta pay me back finally now.
No, when Efren started driving, George was like, now you drive me around now. And everyone was like,
Yeah.
fuck.
I
That
started
shit was
driving
so
this
funny.
fool around now. I'm like his fucking his little Jaime. But no, George
That's why.
George was our tribal chief, and then like we started getting along, and then me and Angel were like, let's start a podcast. The idea of the podcast was for me because I started watching a lot of like Joe Rogan, and like during COVID, and I was like, Angel, let's do this because everyone was doing a podcast.
Yeah.
And Angel was like, he already knew like a lot about cameras and a lot about like doing all that stuff because we used to do like theater.
In high school,
high
he used to
school?
like record like the vlogs of like the football games, his
Yeah.
friends hanging out.
Yeah.
At a
Or, like,
certain
TV.
point, were the three of you guys at the same school at the same time or no?
No. He went
Went to a whole different school.
in San Bernardino. I went to
We're still
Rialto.
in like Angel's a grade under me. I was like,
So like he'll pull up to the
Different
soccer games when I would play because I played in varsity my senior year. So he'll come to the games and watch us play.
and I was
And then
already
he'll
out of
stay.
high school already at that point.
You in a Carter?
Oh, okay, for sure.
I went to Ike
You in a Ike?
Eisenhower, yeah. So yeah, he'll pull up to the games and stuff, and he'll give me a ride back home and stuff like that. And then yeah, he came up with the idea with the pod. I was like, you know what, this actually works. So we ordered a bunch of stuff, and then it was like a bunch of whack shit, you know, like
We use iPad.
That's when these fools are
iPads
like,
and
yo,
stuff.
we need money. And they're like,
George.
and I was like, I guess I'll invest some money into it.
yeah,
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 but-
it's true. I forgot about that.
You're a
He did
private
invest a
investor,
lot.
Yeah,
bro.
so they owe you your money with
Yeah.
interest,
I
bro.
was like 70% of the Kickback Crew now.
Fuck. No, but we invited like we had like other like people as like ideas for the podcast, but they weren't working out like at first. And Angel wanted to do it by himself, all solo and shit. Remember that? Remember he would invite his friends and do it.
They wanted to do. Have you guys heard of Sal's story of how I Am Friends supposed to be? It was only supposed to be like him
It was
and then
supposed-
like
in
different
Rex?
type of guests.
Oh, it was always gonna be solo.
Yeah.
yeah, that was his original idea.
Like Rogan.
Yeah,
Yeah.
kind of like what Angel wanted to do in a way.
And then,
Yeah.
and then like I got in it because it was my fucking idea. The fuck?
Well, that's how
Hey,
the
remember that
ideas work.
shit you started doing that I wanted to do?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And then I was like, and then George just hopped on, like we kept coming by like a lot, and we were like, yo, just let's do a podcast because he was really fucking talkative, and like we did it and it hit off, and then they blew up when I was
this
at
one
work.
was at work.
Yeah.
The first ever we blew up, it was
Because
It was
of
a podcast.
TikTok.
Yeah.
Because of TikTok. Once you put that TikTok video out and it blows up, everything else just comes to YouTube.
What was it? What was the blow up about?
It was Richard Ramirez. My mom met. Well, like she didn't meet him, but my mom was there when he got arrested. That time when he got his ass beat by L.A. She was there. Like she sat right next to him while he got caught up.
Right there on the block.
Yeah, on the block. My mom was sitting at a bus stop, and she was sitting there. She was waiting for the bus, and that was the day that they finally put the picture of Richard Ramirez, like who he was and stuff like that he's been killing and stuff. And then I guess he came and sat down next to my mom, and like people started like pointing him out, like it's him. He started looking around, And my mom like looked at him, and like he kind of looked at my mom, and I guess he smiled at her, and my mom like just like felt really weird, like she didn't know who he was, you know?
Yeah.
Because nobody knew it. They just put it out. So then like he saw people start like coming towards him, so he got up and ran, and then my mom never saw him again after he ran. So and then you know the rest of the story. He went into the liquor store, saw himself on the TV that he was wanted and stuff. He started running around the block and stuff, and then the people caught up to him. They kicked his ass.
He kicked his ass, bro.
And then
Did
he
they
got
do it in death or
arrested.
No.
no, they
no.
whipped his ass though.
No,
like,
they
it was
did
like a
their
gang
thing,
of
bro.
motherfuckers.
Yeah, like so bad that they had to wrap his head around with a Band-Aid on, and then they threw him in the cop car, and then he went to jail and shit. But my mom always told me that story. That she
That's
sat right next to him that night.
crazy.
Yeah,
That's the clip that blew y'all up.
yeah.
Y'all talking about it.
Yeah, we talked about it, and that's
Stop talking about it. They want to use our clown.
No,
Yeah,
it's
they
already
talked
used,
about
bro.
it.
Fuck.
You got it.
Could you imagine though, like that thought of like you're literally next to a serial killer? That's
Dude,
so
hey,
chilling,
bro.
bro.
That's
What's crazy
scary.
is like their mom only speaks like Spanish too.
Yeah.
So it's like,
What if she was just,
imagine like they're like speaking in English. You're like, ¿Qué está pasando?
Yeah,
¿Qué?
yeah. So
You
that's
ever think
it was
about how
weird.
many times you probably walked by a serial killer and you didn't even know?
No, never.
Or like
Yeah.
by like somebody who just probably just killed somebody and you don't
Yeah.
even know?
You know something that Efren always says that like kind of like made me think. I was like, fuck. Efren was like, think of the worst thing you can do to somebody. Someone probably already done it in the world. And I was like,
Like
fuck,
think of the
that's
most
true.
disgusting shit ever. Somebody
Getting
somewhere,
married.
anywhere,
Yeah.
in time has done it.
100%?
Committing.
Anything, bro.
Committing.
We talked about it on the recent podcast. Tell them about that one date that we talked about with P Killer.
You don't be dating.
What date?
The date that she was like, oh, I dated some guy. He looks super nice, and then she started.
Oh
going nuts.
yeah, it's this lady that I heard a story from like a friend. Was it a friend or I don't forget. But like she said that.
Wait, P Killer? We know P Killer.
Yeah,
Yeah.
She was-
No, it was my story that I told to people.
Oh, okay.
It's his story, all right, bro. Let him talk.
Yeah.
My fault, bro. I'm gonna tell your mom you're smoking.
You gotta take
I don't smoke no more. I don't
You gotta
smoke
take
no
him to
more.
hospital. I don't know.
I don't
It's kinda
smoke
weird.
no more. But this lady, she started like she started going like to bars and stuff like that. She was single, and this young gentleman came up to her, and she said that he was very handsome, very like clean, very like just an average gentleman, and he invited her like to like drink and all that, and she started drinking, talking to him, and they got into like a not a relationship, but like a nice like back and forth.
like a little fling type
Yeah, a
of
little
thing.
fling, and they would make out, and he would always invite her to her house, but she was always like saying no. And later on, she started getting like cold sores like on her lip, like a lot of them.
Oh shit.
And she went to the hospital, and it was like these type of cold sores that I'm not too like certain on what they are, but the doctor said like there was two reasons, and one of the reasons were you get these when you eat human flesh. Yeah,
Oh,
when you consume human flesh. And she found out that the guy would take women and like have relations with them, and then kill them and eat them.
Oh
Yeah.
shit. Oh wait. Oh, so it was the guy who was getting the cold sore.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought he was feeding her like some like
no,
flesh.
like
eat
from
girls
making
that
out and
make
stuff.
out.
Like,
Oh, so
her.
it's like
Contagious.
contacting.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
That must have been my cousin.
Respect, bro.
Sniping.
Damn.
Sniping.
Yeah, there was another story I told on that podcast who's gonna come out soon, but it was actually a really, really crazy story. I'm still trying to get the picture. If I get out, I'll send it to you guys so you guys can put it out too.
Guess I'll upload this tomorrow.
Oh fuck. I'm gonna try to get it today.
You gotta get it first.
Okay, YouTube members.
So me and Efren are videographers. We work for a real estate company, and there's this like organization called NAREP. It's a bunch of like weird people, like rich people getting together to do events and stuff like that.
Stop talking shit.
So they invited us to come film one of their meetings. They wanted to talk about their next event. So they wanted to do a little documentary how they make an event together, right? So they got this big ass Airbnb, and we started filming and stuff. And then they were like, hey, we're gonna start talking about like money, insurance, and all that stuff. We don't want this to be filmed. Can you guys like not film it? We're like, yeah, sure. And they're like, if you guys want, you guys can look around the Airbnb. You guys can sit down, do whatever you want. We'll let you guys know if you guys when we need something to be filmed. We were like, okay.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
So we stepped out.
So me and Efren stepped out. Like, let's go to the backyard. It's a big ass house. It's beautiful. Let's go to the pool.
You did a skit that day, no?
Yeah, we
did
went to the
skit.
pool, and then me and Efren like, dude, let's do like a cool skit here. Like, it's beautiful here. Let's do something. So me and Efren started brainstorming, and when we brainstormed, we started like reenacting some of the scenes to see how we can do it. And one of the guys, his wife was part of the organization, so he was hanging around too. And he came up to us, he's like, "Hey man, what's going on? What are you guys doing?" And we're like, "Oh, we're just trying to do a skit." He's like, "What do you guys do?" I was like, "Oh, we do YouTube, we do podcasts, and we have this thing called Scary Shit." He was like, "Really?" I was like, "Yeah." I was like, "What is that?" I was like, "Oh, we go to like haunted places, tell scary stories and stuff." He's like, "Dude, I got a scary story that happened to me like last month." I was like, "Really? What happened?" Like, I like to hear other people's scary stories. So he sat down. He's like, "Dude, so this guy, before I get into the story, he's an investor. He flips houses. He buys a house that's like broken down or people don't want it no more, and he buys it, he flips it up, like cleans it, fix it and everything, then he resells it." So he's telling me that he bought this property and that the owners were saying that the house was like kind of haunted. Like things would go missing, doors would be unlocked, doors would be open. It was weird. So he was like, "It's fine, we'll change the locks, we'll do everything we need to do. What's it called? Just keep me updated on what you guys want, whatever." So he leaves, and then the next morning, the owners call him like, "Hey, we need to leave we need to leave immediately. Like, we cannot be here no more. Like, we need to leave." He's like, "Well, what's going on?" He's like, "Somebody was in our house." And he was like, "What do you mean?" So basically, when they started seeing like things going missing and stuff, they set up Ring cameras around the house, and they caught on camera the husband was sleeping on the couch like this, and that someone came around the corner, stood over him, was watching him sleep for like a cool minute, and then he walked away. And then they sent him the footage, and he said he got goosebumps, and he's like a pretty like macho guy. Like he doesn't look like the type to get scared or anything. He said he froze up and he got chills because the person. You guys ever seen the movie Barbarian? No. So basically, it was like a crackhead dude with no hair, like little pieces of hair here and here, and it was like kind of bald, yeah. And he was like on crack, and he was just watching him and walked away. And he said he freaked out, and he called the owners like, "Hey, I'm gonna get you out. I'm gonna get you guys out today. I'm gonna get you guys a motel. You guys can stay at the motel. We're selling the property this Friday." It was like on a Wednesday or Tuesday. "We're selling the property this Friday. Meantime, I'm gonna pay for you guys' motel. You guys can move out, but just keep this between ourselves. Let's not tell anybody. We'll keep it off the listing. The contracts, everything.
Yeah, off the books.
Off the books. No, we won't tell anybody." So then he goes to the property and he starts checking it out. I was like, "Where the fuck this person coming through?" And there's like a little attic that they open, and they see like a bunch of food on the ground. They see like wires torn up and stuff like that. So I guess there was somebody living in the house, and he felt weird because
Hiding like in the walls and shit.
yeah, hiding in the walls and stuff. And then I guess that the place they're at was like a gated community. It's very hard to get in, and so they're like, "I don't know how the fuck this person got in." So they ended up changing the locks. They fixed everything, and then they sold the house. And they never told anybody that somebody comes in there and lives there. And I was like,
fuck
"What
the
the
next
fuck?"
buyers, huh?
Yeah,
Fuck
bro.
the next
Literally,
buyers.
That's their problem.
he's like, "I'm just trying to get my money. Fuck that,
Bro, have you ever seen? I think it's called. Let me look it up. I think it's
look,
called The Letter.
That felt.
Have you seen
like
that?
I was watching a Kickback Crew episode.
Yeah, bro.
Him like, narrating,
I was
narrating
locked in.
because I was locked in, bro. I didn't say shit. I was like, "I'm not gonna crack jokes."
Hey, don't get mad when I put the music underneath, bro.
Yeah, and he told me that story, and he showed me the footage. Me and Efren looked at him, and we're like, "Dude, that shit was fucking scary."
But I heard it's like very common.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like in there, like in doctors and everything, like nurses that are like barely home but have a home.
Yeah.
That like there's people that come and like live in their home, and like they just come out when they leave.
That's what I do for a living.
Yeah.
That's what I do.
That's what I
That's
do.
my financial plan. Actually, if you guys want to buy my masterclass, the link is in the description on how to squat properly in someone's house.
Yeah, if you guys want to put like a little image of Barbarian of how the lady looks, that's kind of how like that person looked.
Damn. Have you guys seen that footage? It was like a TikTok footage of like some guy, and he's like, there's no context behind it. Pretty much, he just has like it's like some guy banging on the other side of the door, and everyone's trying to figure out like what's happening. So he finally posts a video afterwards. And he's like, there was some dude who was squatting in my house, and I didn't know for the longest. So one day I walk into the basement, and I just start seeing like a bunch of food and shit like all around, like rapid, like lived in. It looks lived in, And so he goes and he gets scared, and he puts the fucking lock on. He puts his own lock on that door because there's only one way in, one way out.
Mm-hmm.
And then so like you could just see the footage of this guy just fucking banging on the door trying to get out, and you're like, what the fuck? To me, that was crazy. The fact that like that how realistic that is.
Yeah.
Like how often that really does happen.
Yeah, that shit's scary, bro.
The first time I heard about squatters was that one video where that girl's coming up from under the ceiling, and
Yeah.
she opens like the fridge door.
Yeah.
That's like the most popular one, and like that's the first time I heard about like squatters. Like,
Yeah.
can people
Well, you ever been to
live
the
in
gym?
your house? Well, sorry, I know that you be squatting and shit, but I'm talking about people who live in other people's
225.
You know what's crazy? I heard this from Clown Boys. When they're on one of their fucking their videos, they said that like if there's squatters in your house and they're living there for like a good minute, they've been living there for like a while, that you can't kick them out.
Yeah,
You
You gotta give them like 30 days or something.
Squatters,
It's in
right?
California too.
it's like in liberal states.
They just passed it, no?
Yes,
Yeah, it's just
Same.
like
Goddamn libtards.
because there's it's supposed to protect like renters and shit when like so that landlords don't just kick them out and they're like
Yeah.
you got till tomorrow. That's what it's supposed to be.
But it's
So
like a loophole. Like,
Yeah, it's like a loophole shit. So
That's
they can
crazy.
say like, oh, legally we've been living here. It's like, how the fuck do you prove it? You know?
Yeah.
Or you gotta wait till the court approves it because they can't determine whether you've been living there rent free or paying rent.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? You have to be able to prove it. It's a whole thing.
Damn, that's
That's
the realest
insane,
shit you
dude.
ever said, bro.
I appreciate it. By the way, I looked it up. It's called The Watcher on Netflix. Have you guys seen it?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I seen
You
it.
seen The
Yeah.
Watcher?
What's that about?
Yeah.
It reminded me of that though, like the
Frogger.
Yeah.
underground. Some way to get into people's homes and shit.
Yeah.
It's like some tunnel system. You never seen it?
I might have, but
I'm sure you'll
Yeah,
explain it better,
it's actually it's
On
based on a real story. It's actually a real event that this person back in 2017, 2016, that he moved into a brand new house in the suburbs, and it's like a big, beautiful
Nice,
house.
bro.
It's nice, you know.
Didn't they like save all their money for
yeah,
it too? and
they
shit?
saved it, and then they started living there. And like a week or two of like living there, they were start getting random letters from somebody saying like, "Hey, I see you," like sending them poems, like weird dark shit. And like they started
Poems.
like thinking like, was it the neighbor sending this? Was it the past owner and all this? They could never solve it. It was a mystery that was unsolved. They're like, who the fuck was sending these letters? And like things in the house will disappear. The door would be open in the middle of the night and stuff like that. It was just weird. It was based on a true story, and then they made it into a Netflix show, and then it got more suspenseful and stuff like that.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, I think
Creepy as
I've seen
shit.
it.
What's it
Yeah.
called?
The Watcher. The Watcher, right? Yeah.
Yeah, the
Watch
Watcher.
it.
My boy's about to watch it with his girl.
That shit
It's
is
the
Yeah.
underground tunnels,
Nah, but-
right, to the other houses.
I've been listening to a bunch of
You guys watch Cobra Kai?
Yeah.
It's on Netflix. You should watch it.
It's pretty fire. I finished the whole thing.
It's a spin off of the karate.
Nah, but I've been listening to
I've
a bunch of podcasts. I've been listening to a podcast called Murder in America, and just listening to like a bunch of fucking stories of
You ever listen to Kickback Crew?
yes.
They're the best.
They're right
They're
here.
pretty good.
And
recognized
it's just like what you guys mentioned is just crazy. Like everything you can think of, someone has done it before.
Yeah.
And then just listening to like the story of these fucking killers and people that do shit is like it's fucking insane, bro. Like
Yeah,
dude,
like
it's
where do
brutal.
people find the heart to like
Yeah.
just and some people kill and then they feel guilty about it, and there's people that just don't feel shit at all.
Like they don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
there's
oh.
something I always say. Like when killers they kill people and like yeah, it's still sad. But when they start doing it to kids and doing shit to kids, that's when I'm like fuck. That hits different. I'm like fuck. Like how can you do that?
Yeah,
you know?
Like some little whore on the road on the
Yeah,
side of the road.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
a little different.
yeah, I'm just like oh.
If you're an
shit.
adult, you deserve it. But if you're a kid, what do you?
Yeah. What do you?
Yeah.
If it was a dog, I'd fucking break down.
A dog?
Yeah. What the,
Yeah.
Why the fuck would you hurt
A little
everybody?
puppy.
Especially
Yeah.
if it's a dog with like a stupid name like Noodle or some shit, you know?
Yeah.
You're like,
Poor Noodle,
you start
bro.
to really feel bad.
Poor Noodle, man.
He held his heart. He's like, you're right.
Noodle.
No.
Imagine killing Chiripa. I don't know. I don't know if you can do that to her.
What's the scariest thing you guys have ever seen? You guys are, because you guys are in haunted fucking vicinities
fools-
all the time.
These fools be experiencing some crazy shit.
Yeah,
I-
dude.
I mean, when we went to
my boy.
This will watch your Christ.
Like at the pad or like,
when
there
we
was
went to
a
the Colorado Bridge was pretty crazy.
damn.
Oh yeah, we went
Suicide
to the
Bridge.
suicide bridge, and we took like this little app that
you
was.
trying to
like-
take us there? Fuck off.
yeah, we went to the suicide bridge, and there was this app that would like let us talk to ghosts.
Shout out to Noah
Yeah,
and Josh, the Noah
and
show.
we were like, you know what, like this shit's probably fake, but let's just use it, for the video. And we started asking questions, just random words would just pop up, and then some random ass girls pull up on us. They're like, you guys are at the wrong side of the bridge. We're like, what do you mean? Like the real bridge is on the other side.
Like we'll take you where everything is like really
I don't
scary.
know you. Fuck.
But they're like,
Bro,
but
we-
first you gotta
The
jump.
crazy part, like,
George went.
if you watch the video, bro, hey, we all went, my boy.
I hesitated. I was like, "Goo."
Hey, the Rizzler had to go and do it.
There was like they were looking kind of bad. No, there was one girl that was bad as fuck.
This fool was trying to holler at them.
She was Asian, and I was like, "Oh, I love her. I already love her. I already found love. I told her I loved you."
You're like, fine. Where's it at?
I was like, "I'm following you. Where is it at, man?"
You know what you're doing.
Yeah, and we followed them, and they took us to like this little area where like it was a gate, and like there was already like they cut out the cage so you can go through it, and I guess it was like what are those called? Like a sewage? What are those called?
Like a drain.
Like a drain, yeah,
Like the wash.
drain.
like a wash. There we go. It's like a wash.
Took us down the wash, and I guess like we're like right over the bridge, right under the bridge. I mean, and they were like, oh, like when people jump, they land here, and we're like, oh shit, like
Cool.
but we're like, yeah, we're like, thank you, we need to be here. This is the place we gotta be.
Yeah, and then we started doing the app thing. We started like asking questions like, "Is anybody here?" And the word popped up, memory, and then everyone was just like, "Well, what do you remember? What's the last thing you remember?" And then another word popped up, and it said slam, and we were like, "Oh fuck, this is kind of creepy because you know when you jump and you land, you kind of slam onto
Wait,
the
what's
ground."
the app called?
What is
I
it
don't
called?
know.
I don't even know,
They had it
bro.
on their phone, the other people.
And
It
it
was probably like a fake ass app, but that was a weird ass.
That was like a weird coincidence.
Yeah.
You know, those two words
You
combined.
never know.
Yeah, we never know. It's like, man, it might be real, you know? And
Yeah.
then
But
got-
given the context that you guys are within,
Yeah.
it's like a weird thing for.
that's why we were like, damn, that was weird. You know, we kind of got a little creeped out. And then George was like, let me
go
go look,
down.
let me
Let's
go
go
look
down.
around. And he went down to like this like bottomless like sewage, like it was
like a
deep.
ditch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there was a bunch of rocks forming around the stuff.
Let George tell this part. George.
Yeah. So these fools are scared.
I was.
Nah, not you though.
They're like, let's just go back, bro. Angel's like, I'm not feeling good.
I was like,
My
let's
stomach hurts.
finish it off already, bro.
He was like, let's just leave. Like, we got the video already. That's fine. And I was in my camera roll, I had my phone. I like, you can literally see me like, oh, let me go check this out. And I go like this, and I go to like this little like dark place. And then I was just walking by myself. Then my boy Josh comes by, and we're both like just looking. And we go down, and then we see some rocks, and we're like, what the fuck? Like, who has rocks out of like nowhere?
They're like big ass rocks
Yeah.
too,
And
like
we're
the
like-
size of this.
You never know, like, what could it be about? You know, don't step into it. Don't.
It was like a
play with
rock
nothing like
that had like a symbol. You know, like
A
people
formation type?
Yeah,
shit?
like
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
like a
And then I
symbol.
was like, nah, fuck that. Like, I'm not gonna do nothing with that.
You watch Blair Witch, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're not touching shit,
Literally,
bro.
that's the
Yeah.
first thing that pops. Like, this is Blair Witch
witchcraft.
shit.
So I was like,
And
what
then-
that was witchcraft, bro.
And then like
shit.
we go more down, and we see like a tarp, like just laying right there, like a blue tarp.
Damn.
And I was like, what the- like it looked like there was something under it. I was like, I wonder what's under that. Like, I want to go like check it. And that's when they all came down already, and we're looking. And E has the light, Angel has the light too, and I just had my phone like, so I couldn't really see it, but I knew what it was. And right when I'm like, E, give me the light, and I'm like walking around it, that's when the thing like pops up.
and it moves.
Fuck them.
The tarp moves.
Oh, hell.
And we
no.
fucking ran.
Fuck.
Bro. We
Yeah.
that bitch.
God forbid a homeless food like sleep, bro.
So it was,
Yeah, we
So-
we probably think it was, it was
Yeah,
probably a
so-
homeless.
It's hard enough with all the fucking slamming.
so
Yeah,
it
was probably homeless.
turns out it was a homeless guy sleeping there, and we woke him up. And it
was
was
creepy
like
as fuck.
it was like 2 or 1 o'clock in the morning. So I was like, he was trying to get some
Yeah,
sleep.
my
Yeah, you guys are assholes. But
Yeah. You got a wristband? Yeah.
Excuse me,
So,
you can't sleep here.
yeah.
When you guys are in those moments, because like you guys put yourselves in like fucking creepy ass situations, are you guys also like trying to be creeped out, or are you like also trying to handle it with like like have you how you guys just did right now, handle it with like comedy, like laughing throughout it?
Sometimes,
Comedy,
yeah.
bro.
Sometimes we try, but sometimes we're just like, damn. Like sometimes, like
Let's take this serious.
like sometimes when we go out to like haunted places and like we start talking about scary stories, we start getting to the videos, we all start feeling like weird.
Yeah.
Like I start getting headaches,
Sorry.
like my stomach starts hurting. I'm like, dude, I don't feel good. Like I feel really weird. Efren starts seeing things. He's like, I'm seeing things and hearing things. And then George is just like really quiet. When George is quiet, he's scared.
Like, I'm just observing like my move, like for anyone to pop
the
up.
exit's this way.
Yeah.
Yeah,
'Cause
like
we always, Efren always says it like, it's what's scarier is like a person, like a real life person, than just ghosts.
Yeah, so we gotta watch out with actual people.
Yeah,
that
like
fuck
someone
with
could
us.
pull up with us
Yeah.
like with a gun and like kill us out of nowhere, like.
yeah. So
Especially if we're doing it like at 12 o'clock at night.
Yeah.
yeah.
No
So
fucking, they're gonna be. They ain't gonna see us till the next morning.
yeah. So you just start feeling weird, like really, really weird. Like we had a guest on. It was a girl, and like she started talking about her story, and she was getting really scared because she was telling her own story. So she got scared.
Shout out Amirani.
And then like I was telling the guys after we dropped her off, I was telling the guys, I was like, dude, like I feel really weird around her. Like I didn't feel comfortable around her. Like it was just really weird. Like
Don't
she
talk
was-
shit on her, bro. That's my
She
girl.
was making me like feel really scared. Like I don't know, because she was talking about like demons and loopholes that she was in and stuff like that. What's that kind of astral possession?
Astral projection.
Yeah, she was talking about that, and I actually that kind of got me scared. I was like, damn, like
Isn't
I
that
don't wanna
like
be
the
around her.
Like The Conjuring or whatever. Like
Yeah.
you're right. Or-
Yeah, like that. Oh, Insidious. It was Insidious.
Insidious.
When
Yeah.
you, like, leave your body behind and your
Yeah,
spirit's
and
stuck.
I got really scared, and I just didn't want to be around her no more. I was like, I don't want to hang out with her no more.
Have you guys ever tried to do that? Like,
Hell no. That's the one thing we always say. When we did a collab with IN Friends and Clown Boys, we went to almost going towards Vegas. What's that place we went to?
I don't know.
The city?
Barstow.
Was it
It was
Barstow?
past Barstow.
Baker.
We were in Barstow.
Death Valley.
It's
Barstow.
There's just like candy shop in the middle of nowhere in the desert.
It's like very popular. It's like they have like the
I know what
big
you're talking
con.
about.
Yeah.
It's like an hour away or 2 hours away from. Las
Yeah,
Vegas.
so we went over there and we went to this city called the Ghost Town and we did a podcast there. And we started telling stories and stuff. And like, it was funny because these like group of guys, like white dudes, come up behind us. They parked the truck right behind us. Like in the video, they parked right behind us. They get out and they're like, "What are you guys doing?" They were drunk.
Who'd you vote for?
Yeah. So they were like, "What are you guys doing?" And then I was like, "Oh, we're just filming a podcast talking about like scary stories I heard about the city." He was like, "Oh yeah, there's a lot of stuff here, especially in this park where you guys are. A lot of people go missing." And so I was like, "Oh man, do you want to hop in? Do you want to say anything?"
I told Sal, I was like, bro, why the fuck did you say that shit, dude? You're fucking dumb.
But Sal was like, I was just trying to break the ice, like, you know, trying to get them comfortable with us. So they're like, "Nah, bro, it's all good. Just be careful on it. You never know." And they get back in the truck and they leave.
So when George pulled out the Glock.
So then
People do go
was like
missing
this.
around here, motherfucker.
so then
You ain't know me though.
So then we were like,
Yeah.
should we keep going or should we leave? And then Caesar was like, bro, let's just go because they already saw our equipment and shit. Like, they might come back with more people, whatever.
Yeah, and they're like, and then like trucks started passing by, like the streets in front
as
of
we
us,
were
like,
packing
yelling at
up,
us.
as we were packing up, like more trucks started like passing by.
It's like an empty ass location.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
a bunch of trucks started passing by, and as we were leaving, we heard like some white dude like yell out from the truck, like "freaking beaner" or something like that. And we were like, "Yeah, let's get the fuck out of here," and we fucking left.
Mind you, like
KKK shit going on.
If you
Yeah.
go back to the episode, it's Kickback Crew, then it's I Am Friends, and then it's
Clown Boys.
Notice
Unnoticed.
podcast. So imagine there's like 3 podcasts there with like their equipment.
Yeah, it's,
But it's not just one podcast. No, everyone had their.
So we're not
equipment.
endangering
So
nobody.
you guys aren't
We're
just getting
out.
a spooky ass situation. You guys are getting in scary fucking
Yeah, it was
like dangerous situation.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like that's what he says. Like sometimes people are more scarier than actual ghosts.
Yeah, but you always
know?
gotta be prepared with that shit. You always gotta know where exits to go.
Yeah.
Like us, the way we prepared ourselves is we have like a box now. Our first time doing it around, like the first time we ever like went out and did shit, we would just leave our equipment like on the floor, and then we would like put like a blanket under it. And we one time like coyotes fucking chased us,
Oh shit.
and we like grabbed the fucking blanket, and all of our equipment got fucked up. And now we have
Fucking
a.
ran with it.
I ran with it. Like the skinniest motherfucker ran with it, and they fucking booked it, and I was all by myself. Again, that shit happened at the suicide bridge. I had all the equipment running all like behind, but now,
Big ass light like that.
yeah,
Oh yeah, the first episode of Scary Shit, we had to set up like this. We took a table, chairs, and everything set up, and then we were like thought about. It, I was like, damn, someone tries to like
Mug us and shit.
mug us or like run up.
we're out.
We gotta.
lose our equipment. We're out.
Yeah, Efren was like, just leave everything and run. I was like, fuck no,
Hell
like
nah.
that's my
Get the
shit.
most expensive
Yeah.
shit.
you need those seats, the twisty seats that
Yeah,
go
yeah.
back into themselves. The
Yeah.
circle ones.
So yeah, if we were like, if anything, just leave the chairs.
And now we figured out.
Just
We
leave
put like,
Efren.
yeah. Now we have what the fuck. Now we have a box, and we just have our shit in there, and then all like next, like if anything happens, we throw our shit in the box and we just run.
I think
You guys have an escape plan?
Yeah, we have
That's
escape
right,
plan and
man.
everything.
Saul
you know?
told us
Gotta take
about
the
that,
gun, my
that-
boy.
That incident, and I was like,
Yeah, he told us.
none of you guys carried a piece on you. He's all like, no, why the fuck would we do that?
I know.
We should. No, we
What
gotta
if
start
should
doing
carry
that.
you a piece on
Yeah,
you.
I
So if someone
remember-
does it, you just gotta flash it.
You guys need a gun and then like one of those
I'll
Ghostbusters one too. So like if you're
Yeah, yeah.
carry-
Yeah, there was another time we went to this like sewer where a little girl fell down there and she died.
Fuck.
And it was like haunted. So our dumbasses went and sat right where she died, like literally on top of the sewer.
That was not an idea. That was not my idea. That was
And
it.
then-
It was Angel's
She's not
idea.
there anymore.
Yeah,
it's still scary.
but
as fuck.
that was the time we like really scared. Like we were like, fuck, dude, like we gotta go. Like something's here. Like we can feel it. Like it was really weird. And we had a cameraman at the time. He was working with us, and he was like, guys, like I'm not feeling good. Like I think we should go. So we wrapped up the episode quick. That episode was like 30 minutes, 20 minutes. We wrapped it up fast, and then we left. And then we saw him the next day, and he was like, bro, I had like I've been getting nightmares, bro. Like ever since I went out to film with you guys that night, like I've been getting nightmares for like a week.
Bro got sleep paralysis.
Yeah, bro got sleep paralysis. Like, dude, I'm so sorry. He never came out with us again to
Bro
film.
never recorded.
That was the last time.
That was the last time he ever
we
filmed
did
with
that
us.
shit. That's crazy, huh?
You guys scared him out of the group.
Yeah, bro. I was
He's
like,
like,
dude,
fuck
I'm
that
sorry.
job,
I
bro.
feel bad for him, bro. I feel bad for
They
him.
ain't fucking paying me enough, dog.
So,
Yeah.
like, okay, so obviously you guys talked about it in COVID, during COVID, but who came up with the idea of it being like around scary stuff at first? Because I know you guys
Both of
don't
us.
only do that anymore,
Mm-hmm.
but I know that, and when you guys popped off, it was because of all the scary stuff, right?
Yeah. So I don't know if you know, on YouTube you can look at like the times where people watch more on
Yeah.
YouTube.
That.
So for us, like during the whole podcast, like when they got to the scary topics, it was like peaking. That's what people like to see the most. So I was like, damn,
So
like,
you guys would podcast normal and then throw some.
yeah, we'll throw some
scary
scary
stuff.
stuff
Do
in
like a
there.
little
But
segment.
you guys would do
Okay.
that naturally though, like in your guys' conversations.
Yeah, we would. We would like family stuff.
We had like a lot of
friends.
stories too, so we're like,
Oh,
let's just
okay.
throw this in.
So you guys have always been interested in shit like
Yeah, yeah.
like,
Me and
let's-
Angel,
Before
yeah.
getting into that, every time I would go up to these fools' house, every night I would sleep over. They'd be like, "Yo, let's watch something scary," and I was a scary cat at the time. I'm like, "Fuck that fool! I'm not doing nothing."
Yeah, I'm not watching this shit.
George
bro.
would
Would
do-
avoid it.
George would do everything in the book to avoid watching a scary movie. Like we
I
put a
came here to jack off with you guys.
yeah, bro.
Where's
thought it
the
was
porn?
porn.
Where's the porn?
There
at?
was this one time we put a scary movie. It was a Japanese scary movie. You know, the Japanese movie.
Those shits are creepy.
Fucking
bro.
scary.
Fuck those movies.
Literally right off the back, it was like, if you watch this movie, you might get cursed. And we looked at each other like, yeah, let's do this. Let's-
This is my
And then-
shit.
And then they started off like saying some words, and then they're like, repeat after us, blah 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 blah, and then they said, now you're fucking cursed. And these motherfuckers
that-
said it. I didn't.
I didn't fucking say it. I was like, I knew this was gonna be a curse. I was like, I'm not fucking saying
Yeah,
shit.
so-
and then George was like,
we started watching the movie, and George is like, hold on, guys, someone's calling me. And he goes to the other room, and he's there for like fucking 40 minutes. He comes back out. I'm like, what happened? He's like, oh, someone called me. But then I started going on TikTok. I was like, well, watch the movie. It's actually getting pretty interesting. It's getting to the scary part. And he's just like, yeah,
this is hot as fuck.
damn, bro, my head itchy, bro. Like, hold on. He gets up and he goes.
I had gel in my hair.
He goes.
That's why.
He goes and he starts washing his hair, and he comes back and he's like, damn, bro, that felt good. Like my head feels good. I was like, well, watch the movie. He goes, hold on, bro. And he gets up. He takes a shower in my restroom, bro. He's like, he's in there butt ass naked showering. And he comes,
How someone would shower.
yeah, and then the movie's
My
over.
whole
He comes,
body's itchy now.
yeah. The movie finally ended, and he comes out. He's like, bro, that shower felt good. Like I haven't showered like that. In a
George is
minute.
I was like, bro, you're a
I was a
fucking
bitch when we first started doing like scary
George,
shit.
you gotta play fucking.
Yeah.
You gotta just go to the breaker and go.
Yeah, bro.
Guys, the internet not working. Let's stop this shit, guys.
Yeah, so when we started doing scary stuff, I saw that people watch scary stuff more. So I was like, let's do something scary, and then we were trying to come up with the ideas like, well, how can we do it? What can we do?
That makes it different from other
Yeah,
podcasts.
so they were like, let's start a whole new channel of just scary. So I was like, nah, let's just stick it on one channel.
Yeah.
Let's just do a whole different segment, like a whole different podcast, like a whole different show.
Another show.
And we're coming up with a bunch of like different names. We're calling it Scary Time in the Dark, Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark. And then my homie was like, so y'all gonna talk about some scary shit? And we're like, hey, that's the name right there, some scary shit, you know?
Scary shit.
And then we named the scary shit, and then we're like, okay, now what can we do that's different? And I did a bunch of research on like scary podcasts and stuff. And one thing I noticed that they all did it like in a studio, in a dark room. I was like, what if we like
Safe.
Yeah, like they were
Very
saying, I was
safe.
like, what if we go to like an abandoned haunted place or in the woods and just tell scary stories?
Just
Because
in the middle of nowhere.
in the middle of nowhere, because I saw this
We just chill
TikToker.
on baseline.
Yeah.
That's fucking nice.
Yeah, so I saw this TikToker who would go to the middle of the woods and play scary games and stream. I was like, that's what we need to do, but podcast. And our stuff was like mobile. So we went to do the first episode at this like scary ass view, and it popped up. The first episode did really well.
Danged.
And from there we just kept going. And it was really cool. And then, like, that's the one episode that takes us a while to edit, because I'm putting all these music, GIFs, and all this shit like to make it like more scary, more intense.
Yeah.
So if y'all love that shit, come to our podcast.
Yeah, and it was funny because we had Eric like 2 weeks ago. Was it 2 weeks ago? And he just like shitted on us like the whole fucking episode, bro.
I know.
Bitch,
He's
bro.
not into the scary.
I was
stuff.
like,
Yeah.
fuck. I started thinking, I was like, damn, this shit corny, bro.
He's super
kinda
into
funny.
like what's happening like behind the scenes and everything. He's like, fool, they can make
That was the
up.
win.
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah.
That was the
That shit
win.
had me funny. He had me laughing because he was like, "Aren't you guys Christian? Like, why you guys?"
Yeah, he called us out. We were like, fuck, he's right. Yeah, but his wife is actually really, really scared of this scary stuff. Like, she was like, if you guys can do it, but just, don't bring it in the house. Don't talk about it in the house. We're like,
Yeah.
okay. And then she didn't want to watch any of the episodes or anything. It was funny.
No clips or nothing.
Nothing.
So, because like I know you guys have gone viral and shit with like comedic skits on like TikTok too and Instagram.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
What do you guys feel like? Do you guys feel you guys are more inclined to do like scary stuff or the comedic stuff? Like, what do you guys enjoy making the most?
Honestly, the comedic stuff.
Yeah.
Because the scary stuff does take a toll on us, like for a while, because like you're doing it constantly, and like in the Bible, like as a Christian and religious, like you're opening doors to like the enemy. You're opening doors to ghosts. You're like letting them in, and like during October last year, we did like a whole month of scary stuff, and like that shit took a toll on us. Like everyone was getting sleep paralysis. Our families were getting in arguments and stuff like that. I wasn't feeling good anymore. Like going out to these episodes, like I would get headaches. Like I
George
was
lost motivation and shit.
Yeah, George was like, dude, I don't even want to do this shit no more. Like it was bad, bro. It was really bad. So we took a break on it, and then we're like, all right, let's get back on it, but let's just do it like once in a while, like once a month, twice a month, not every week like how we used to.
Yeah.
So we'll
And
do a
then-
regular podcast and then do scary shit and then regular podcast and then do scary shit.
Yeah, and then we were like, all right, let's just go to like scary places, but not like haunted anymore, because I feel like that was part of the reason why we were like feeling this type of weird energy and shit like that.
Yeah.
And then we started bringing guests. We're like, let's bring guests to like ease the vibe a little bit more,
Yeah.
So yeah.
And now we're good. Now we've been pretty good now.
Efren, you be seeing shit
Yeah, I see shit. It's just like, I don't know what it is. Me and my mom,
like shadows and shit.
yeah, we have that, I guess,
Sixth
ability.
sense.
I guess.
Yeah, where we just see like shit in like the corner of my eye, or like when I see like right off the bat, like I actually like see it or I hear shit.
I believe you, by the way.
Yeah.
Like, I'm just saying, because you're like, yeah, I guess, like,
Yeah,
I
it's-
believe that people could see that shit.
Yeah, I don't like saying that too much because I feel like people think like I'm crazy. But like it's just like now like when I see those stuff, like it doesn't scare me. Like I'm not scared of those stuff no more. Like it bothers me now.
How long did it take for you to not be scared of that?
A couple years, honestly.
Yeah.
Like when I started doing scary shit, yeah, I was like really fucking scared. I was like, dude, I'm seeing shit. Let's go. But now like I see shit, I'm like, bro, fuck this guy. Like I literally say like, fuck this ghost.
Yeah.
Like I don't give a fuck about these ghosts no more. Like they don't do shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
Once
they
you
will
cover
do
the
shit.
blood of Jesus, my boy, you
Uh-oh.
straight.
They will do shit, but like you can't be scared of them, bro. Like
Once
I'm
we're
not scared,
once we're
bro.
doing the episode, and everyone's like, I'm seeing shit. I'm like, all right, let's try to wrap it up now, because now we're getting into something pretty crazy.
And I'd be saying,
Yeah.
What's the craziest thing you ever saw? Like that these fools couldn't see.
This fool sees everything.
Dude, no, I see a lot of fucking
Like shit that
shadows,
caught you
bro.
off guard that you're like, oh, I didn't think somebody was gonna peek out of this fucking
There's
door.
a really good fucking story there, but it wasn't with them, bro. It was by myself. I was like,
Wait, do those motherfuckers know you can see them?
yeah, they
that's why
do.
they go close.
They
Like,
do.
They don't try to
Yeah.
fuck with you type shit.
They do see you. They try to fuck with you. Like there's been instances where my mom like,
They feed off fear though, no?
yeah, I'll tell you about this. I'll tell you two stories. One story is when I was like a little younger, and this is the time where I was actually scared of them. And me and Angel shared a room. We had bunk beds, and I was in bottom bunk. Angel was top bunk. And Angel always do this thing where he would like be on his phone, because he would charge his phone like across the room, and he would sit down like crisscrossed, and he would just be on his phone. And I would see him like, I'll lay down and I'll see him like crisscross, and I'm like, okay, he's just on his phone. And every once in a while, I would like see him do that, and I'd be like, okay, he's on his phone. I'm chilling. All right, it's all right. And this one night, I see this figure sitting down crisscross with no phone, and I hear Angel on top of me like moving around, and that scared the fuck out of me, because I was looking at this thing like straight on, like for minutes, bro, and it was right there. It wasn't like moving, it wasn't disappearing, it was just right there.
It was sitting in the same way that Angel sits.
It was sitting down
He's
like
I was trying to
fucking
mimic
this
Angel.
sometimes.
it was crisscross. It was like this, but it had long black strands of hair. It was just it was like a shadow. Like I had no like, I didn't see like any clothing. I didn't see like any like facial features. I didn't see anything. It was just like a shadow, like a black figure. And I saw like I had hair, and I remember looking at it, and dude, like this is like the most like the worst fear I've ever had in my entire life. Like I feared this so much. Like my blood felt like it was like really hot. Like it was like a summer night. So like I covered myself with sheets. That's how you know I was fucking scared, because I was like, dude, it was hot as fuck. I was sweating balls, but I didn't give a fuck. Like I was so scared, so I just covered myself. And I turned around and I tried to sleep it off, and I slept it off. And I told my parents what happened, and they were like, "Why didn't you call me?" Like, and I was like, "No, I was like, my biggest fear was it to like look at me." And I think it like knew I was like looking at it, but like if I made contact with it, it would like say something, or it would look at me, and that was like my biggest fear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But did you feel like it was?
Fuck that.
Did you feel like it was like malicious though,
That ain't no
or
fucking
were you
gift. Fuck
and you were
that.
just
I wanna
afraid of it,
I don't.
or did you feel like it was just
I was just afraid of it. Like I had no like. I didn't know what his intentions were, but I'll tell you another story of my mom. Like when you say like, oh, like do they see you? Do they know like they're trying to talk to them? There's this one instance where a mom, like, she would always see this, or she would always drive around this one block in this one street. And in this one street, you stop at a stoplight, and there's a bus station right there with like a seat. And every time she would always stop at the stoplight, she would look at her rearview mirror, and she would see that there's always a person right there, like sitting down, like sad,
There's a guy dressed in all black, just like
sad, like
in the back seat or
No, like
bench?
he was in a bench.
Okay.
Like on the bus
she'll
bench.
pass by, and
yeah.
she would just see him like on the bench, like
Always-
every day, like the same guy,
Always
like,
sitting down right there, and she knew it was a ghost because somebody would sit on him, and like he would still be there, and he was always like just like this, like agachado, like he was like never like looking up or anything. He was just always like his head was down,
For like a year.
like for a good year. And like she would always see him, and like she would be bothered, and she would be annoyed, and then she wouldn't be scared. And this one time, my mom, just to bring this up, my mom is like bipolar, so like she gets her times where she's like really like mad, and she doesn't control her like emotions. So she would stop at the stoplight, and she was mad at this one day, and she saw the figure, and she like cussed it out. Like she was like, man, like I'm gonna say in English, she was like, man, fuck this ghost. She was saying, fuck this ghost. This guy's always here. Like this is fucking annoying now. Like you're annoying the fuck out of me.
Go get a job.
Yeah, she was like, she was talking shit on it, bro. She was like, fuck this ghost. Like,
Broke
like
ass
passing by,
ghost.
bro.
she was
Broke
like-
ass ghost.
She was like, the whole deal, I hate you. Like you're fucking annoying me. You're always standing there. And she looked at the rear view
Driving
mirror.
by.
Man, this is gonna be chills, fucking. And she looked at the rear view mirror, and the ghost for the first time ever picked up his head and looked at her.
like she's like
Like
passing
if-
by,
like if she
looks
hurt-
and he just goes like this, like
Like first time ever looked at her, like at the mirror, and like she said that this is the first time like she ever saw his face, and she's felt like really, like she got really scared. Like her anger turned into fear.
Yeah.
Yeah, and she said like she never saw him after that. Like if it was like if she, like what she was saying to him, he heard her.
Imagine if that
Yeah.
fool would have been like, I'm dead. Like, what the fuck?
It was like, man,
You know, I have a
fuck you.
feeling a lot of spirits and shit, they probably don't know that they're dead, bro.
That's a theory that I heard. Like they don't know that they're dead.
Yeah. Like they just go about and they try to do like, they do the same shit every day. They're like trying to like remember like who the fuck they are, you know?
Yeah, that's when we said the memory, like at Suicide Bridge, when we said, well, what was the last thing you remember? They said slammed. And like people in the comments were like, well, this because they don't remember they're dead. That's their last memory. Like they think they're still alive.
Well, you ever think about it like how you would remember like things before you were born? Like
Yeah,
you wouldn't remember. There's nothing before you were born. There's no timeline before that, you know?
yeah. So
Yeah, but if you, I feel like
so
if
you
you
feel
die,
like there's no timeline after.
I feel like you know you're dead. No, I feel like
well, there's like a lot of different beliefs.
find out and let me know.
There's a lot of beliefs. Like for us, like when you're dead, you go either heaven or hell. I guess that's the truth. There's no mid ground. And like those beings are like here roaming. Those are just demons. They're mimicking like people that passed away.
Remember that one time, my friend, you said you saw someone looking through our window from the other side of the neighbors.
Oh yeah,
That was just me, fool. I didn't mean to scare you like that.
my bad,
fool. I was trying to do research.
My bad, doggy.
I was doing research.
No,
yeah.
Efren told me that because we have our backyard, and then there's their fence, and then the fence is the other side of the neighbors.
Yeah.
Their backyard.
Their backyard, and Efren said he saw like a Slenderman type of figure,
Like a pale white tall face
Yeah.
just looking
peeking
through our
over.
window.
every fucking night.
And this is
Every
why it's important to pray over your home, because it's your safe place.
Yeah.
So when you pray over your home and you rebuke the enemy and any like demonic stuff, your house is protected.
Cause
That's where the story goes to.
Cause this thing, I saw it inside my backyard when I went to go take out the trash. I have like a long like hall, like an alleyway, and you walk to the backyard, and this alleyway, I saw this figure peeking over like a little how do I say, this big ass bin that we had. That's how I knew it was fucking tall, because the bin was tall as fuck, and he was peeking over, and I saw his white face, and I like once again I was fucking scared. I ran in, I told my mom, and we prayed over like the house, like really really good, and like from then on, like, he couldn't never like get inside our backyard. He was always on the other side of our backyard, and I can tell, like I knew this was like this was a figure, and it was fucking with me, because every night I would look at the window and the sensors would go on. The neighbor's backyard sensors lights would go on.
Oh shit.
And like I would, like when it would go on, he was standing like right next to the light, and it would just be like a white pale face.
Fuck.
Yeah.
See,
And then,
yours is all detailed and shit. I had a story like that too, where like when I was in my older house, like I thought I saw something outside the fucking bathroom window. It was like a small window. And I thought I saw like a figure, and I fucking like I don't really be tripping like that, but I like it fucking scared me. It looked like somebody was peeking through, like an actual person, but it was like just like a dark figure, because it was dark in the backyard, you know.
That's racist.
And I fucking yelled. That's not racist, because I didn't say that. But I looked out, and I just fucking yelled to my dad that there's somebody in the backyard. My dad went out there with a gun. He just got his gun, and he went out to the back. He's like, you saw somebody out there? I was like, because the window was just like held open by like just a stick. So I was like, that's how we used to keep the fucking that shit open. And I was like, there's somebody just looked through the window. I felt like I saw something, you know.
And you just heard,
went out
stop
there
resisting.
Yeah.
Stop.
All right. And then he just tried. I guess he tried to go look for somebody that wasn't there, and he just came back, and that motherfucker never believed anything I said ever again. Motherfucker never. Every time I said I saw something, bro, I went out there and checked. Like you just seen shit.
it's bad, because like I would see this fucking figure, and like I'll see it so often that I would be like, man, fuck this guy. Fuck that.
Yeah,
He's a bitch.
I remember this one time, Efren was like, Angel, close the window. Someone's looking through our window, motherfucker. And I was like, what? Like, I got scared. I was like, what? And I'm over here looking like,
I was like,
close
close
the
fucking
window and shit.
Oh,
I remember that's how I started feeling about. By the way, because I'm very familiar with sleep paralysis, but from you guys who've probably done more extensive research, what's sleep paralysis to you guys?
And honestly, it's weird.
They
There's a
say
lot
it's
of
a bunch
there's
of
a lot of
things.
things. Yeah.
They say it's when you sleep on your side, sleep on your back, and all that stuff.
Or
but
like
they
when
say,
you're
like, when your
stressed and
mind
stuff like that.
wakes up before your body. That's when you get sleep paralysis. When
Or
your
if you're
spirit's
gay.
on your chest, like you can't get up.
Another thing is like when
Oh, you
you're,
might be gay.
when you're sleeping, either you're gay or not. No, when you're
That's why he
sleeping
gets
on
it.
your back,
Yeah.
like when you're sleeping on your back and you're like you know, you're facing up. That's like, I guess it's like you're opening yourself more
on your
to
stomach,
spirits.
your cheeks
Yeah.
spread out.
Yeah, low key.
Have you guys noticed any patterns of when you guys have gotten sleep paralysis?
I know a lot of it's because of stress. Sometimes when you're like really stressed out, it happens.
Yeah, I feel like they try to catch you when you're like, when you don't want,
Vulnerable?
like when you're not like, yeah, when you're vulnerable and when you're not thinking about it. Like when you're thinking about it, like it always happens to me when I'm trying to find shit, and nothing ever pops up for me.
Yeah.
Or like when I'm like not thinking about like ghosts or shit like that, it comes out like, to me.
I feel like for me it's more because I get a lot of sleep paralysis too, but mine's when I lay on my back.
Yeah.
And I'm assuming it's because just the pressure of like your whole body just feeling.
Yeah,
on you.
your
lungs.
Usually it always feels like someone's on top of you or something.
Yeah, the pressure, that pressure,
Feel
they
that
say,
fool. That fool's bugging me.
Bitch ass fly for real.
the pressure says like people say that that pressure is like the being or the demons like sitting over you, sitting on
Yeah.
top of you, which is crazy as fuck.
Yeah, it's crazy.
So you think there's an
I
added
prefer to
layer?
think that I'm fat.
Because most people they'll just rationalize it by saying,
Get off me!
That's what I prefer.
Fucking fat bitch.
It's usually demons. People say
Your brain's like, get off me!
I prefer to think that I'm fucking fat.
I'm fat and I gotta hit the gym.
And I gotta
so.
hit the gym. Hell, I don't want.
But you never see shit, do you?
No. Oh, I see the stuff. Everybody sees like the black figure.
The Hat Man.
Let me ask you
The
guys
hat,
this:
man.
like,
Just a black figure. Just a black figure.
has there been like any scary stories between you guys or individually?
Hell yeah.
Nah.
Stuff that we don't even want to talk about.
Yeah.
We're so
Not me.
traumatized.
Why? What was it? Gay?
Yeah. It was kind of. One time I clapped ghost cheeks.
Yeah,
Nah,
you're like
better than your
They're the
girls.
best.
It was,
I was
what's
like,
that one
did I
movie?
cheat on you?
The,
Hey, is that cheating?
Scary
Oh,
movie.
haunted house.
Haunted house?
Is that cheating?
Yeah.
If you pipe first of all, would you pipe ghost cheeks?
She bad?
I mean, when I yawn, I feel like I'm getting ghost dick.
You always go.
Especially when it turns into a
Cover your
cough.
mouth, my boy.
Yeah, so you gotta cover your mouth, bro.
Back the fuck up.
Really, I open them.
It's not cheating, bro. I don't think.
When I yawn, I go like this.
Yeah.
That's just me though.
They say you open the door
Take
that way.
shit, bro.
You open the door to your eyes.
Screenshot that shit, bro.
I edited it, bro. Good luck. Hey, good luck screenshotting it when I don't fucking cut to it.
You put the POP logo in front of it.
Oh man, I'm dead. Hey, let's go play soccer. I'm fucking down. I'm about to destroy this shit right now. I keep looking at this shit and it's getting me mad.
How are you guys on time though? Because I know you guys had it.
No, we
shit.
still got time, bro.
You guys good?
Yeah.
We're good. We're chilling for
sure.
I'm having.
No,
a good time.
I've had
I'm having a good time. Thank you guys for bringing
Yeah,
us.
I'm
I'm having a really
good
good
time.
time,
Cool,
bro.
bro.
Yeah.
Cool.
Hey, give me a shot.
All right.
Wait, you dead ass or?
By the way, the homie.
He was like,
Wait,
for
no,
real.
I'm being dead ass.
Yeah?
Yeah. Okay.
No.
he doesn't drink.
You could do that. You guys got coke though.
Yeah, we got a lot.
Cane.
Yeah.
We also got benzos.
I got Kilo.
You got Ozempic.
Let's party,
Yeah.
baby.
We all got
party.
pep. We also got Pepto.
No, I do want some Coca-Cola. You got some more?
Yeah.
I got you.
Can I get one too, Beto?
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah.
One thing you guys got to know: this.
Why is
food-
Beto like over there, bro? Beto,
Bro, because we've never had this many people.
Come on, Beto over
No,
here.
but even though when you guys have like no one, this fool's always over there by himself.
No.
Now he sits in.
Now he sits in now.
Well, Johnny's not here anymore. All right.
Yeah.
But yeah.
What he say?
Before we, used to have, like,
That's why.
before we had a camera just
He
for
said
John-
R.I.P.
Well, the character died off the fucking thing.
Yeah, we had to write him off of season 4.
bitch ass fly. Thank you, brother. Appreciate you. Thank you, Beto.
Thank you, bro.
Careful, you don't spill it. It's embarrassing if you do.
By the way, I can get sleep paralysis tonight if I wanted to.
Really? Like your
That's
choice or just?
kinky.
Dude, Angel. That's what Angel said.
Swear to
what did he
God.
say one time? He was like,
Flex, gazelle.
we laughed at him because he was like, I hope I don't get it. No, what did he say?
Oh no, I hope I don't fall.
Put it up
He
there.
said something like if he meant it, like if it was a choice. Angel's dumb as fuck like that.
Bro.
Let's talk fuck this scary shit, bro. Let's talk about something else.
We
bro.
finally get to
I
talk
wanna
about
have
scary shit. He's like, no, let's cut it.
Let's talk.
Do
let's
you
see
guys
what's
wait? Hold
up,
on.
bro.
Do you guys talk about scary stuff on your guys' pod half the time?
Not really.
Not half the time,
We
but
do-
there's
we do-
times where
We
There's-
do what Eric does.
There's one
Make it a
one
joke.
time one time Gazelle talked about a scary story and he never finished it, bro. That was like what, 2 years ago?
Well, go off, go do it right
And,
now.
and people still text, when are you gonna finish the story? When
Come
are
on
you
our pod,
gonna
bro.
One
Finish
thing-
it at our pod.
Yeah, dead ass.
Hey,
I feel like I
we'll
should
invite you
save
only
it for
for
the
it.
kickback crew.
Save it for
Yeah.
the when we go to the woods over there.
Yeah.
So
I
for
like it.
for us, we did a documentary in Mexico. We asked the people who live there, like
Pay their
their-
money and
Yeah,
everything.
we paid them for their scary stories and stuff. And I still haven't made a documentary. And people, and it was like,
we got
I'm
a
out
comment.
$6,000.
We got a comment. It was like,
People-
hey,
people-
we've been here since 20. I've been watching you guys since 2021.
They don't
When's the
forget.
documentary coming?
yeah,
People don't forget, bro. You'll say some shit like in
crazy.
passing. Like Johnny once was like, I'm gonna give away a Claire's gift card. Never gave it.
yeah. But you know what's weird?
Motherfuckers are like, hey,
Hey, bro, what's up with
Yeah.
that Claire's
The
gift
first
card?
episode, remember? The first episode, I was like, I have a crazy story that I did in high school that I'll never talk about.
Because he was still in high school.
I was still in high school. I was like, we were pretty popping. I was in high school still, and people were like coming up to me like, oh, like I watched the videos, and I was like, okay, cool, thanks a lot, motherfucker. I would always say like this one story. I was like, oh, like I have a crazy ass fucking high school story, but I'll never talk about it.
Yeah.
And people told us they were told me, and I already talked about it. It's when I shit my pants in high school.
Oh fuck.
Yeah,
But I'm not getting into that because too many shit stories. I'm done.
yeah. But people will hit us up like, I will get DMs like, hey, is a documentary already? I'm like, documentary? I'm like, oh shit, the Mexico
yeah.
one. Like,
You lost it,
totally
bro.
forgot. No, I still have it.
You wanna know why he hasn't done it? Because he can't type Spanish.
So that's the reason why I'm
Can't translate
lagging on it.
Spanish.
Because a lot of them were old folks, so half the sentence they were saying didn't make sense.
They kept going on.
Yeah, like you understood the story, but then like in the middle of it, they'll turn into a different story and then go back to the original. So I was like, "Fuck, I gotta cut all this shit." up.
Mexicans love to yap, bro.
Yeah,
Like,
Yeah,
they'll put
bro.
the total apart and then go to another part and like another story and then like another story and then they'll finish off the first story and I'm like, come on.
yeah. So I was like, "Fuck, that's gonna take me a while."
I
Yeah.
laugh because when you guys tell stories, I just look at him and we're just looking at each other like this.
I know, I've seen you guys.
Everything's creepier in Mexico too. I don't.
Yeah, dude, it was creepy. The
I love Mexico, though.
The first
Fucking
night we
love
went to
Mexico.
Mexico, my dad got sleep paralysis. That shit was so fucking funny, bro. It was hilarious.
No, but like I said, I love fucking Mexico. I remember when we went, bro. It was so fucking stress free being
We're
over
going
there.
again in
Beautiful.
August.
It was beautiful.
What part of Mexico
bro.
you guys go to?
Oaxaca.
Oaxaca's the shit, bro.
Oaxaca.
Your cheese is fire.
Yeah, he's right.
Cheese is fire, bro. But like we went and it was at the, like I guess my grandpa he didn't pay. Something happened with the fucking like light bill and
They just did like an update on the whole town. So they do like new light poles, do everything.
And he
They
wasn't
upgraded
there.
Everything.
Fucking Apple. Dude.
And since he wasn't there because we lived the house
Every
solo,
month.
like they weren't able to like change our breaker and all that. So
Yeah,
so it was like
Oh, so you guys were just lights, electricity
Oh,
out
old
for the
school
whole
style.
for a
Old
week,
school,
for
yeah.
like
and we had to get
2
the
weeks,
water
I
from the
think.
well. We had to fucking shower in cold as water.
Hey, don't those wells creep you the fuck
Yeah.
out?
Yeah, bro. They do.
You ever be like, if I fall in there, who the fuck gonna get me, bro? Like,
No,
That's why-
if you
that's
fall
why I
in,
don't
am
go-
I gonna survive? That's
There's
the
a ladder in
thing.
ours though.
That's why I don't go to Wells Fargo no more.
Fuck Wells Fargo, bro.
I stay
know what? I'm gonna
away.
change my
They're
bank.
like, hey, you owe us $1,000. I'm like,
by the way,
oh,
that's our sniper right there.
that's creepy.
Wells Fargo. What does that mean?
He's a
You guys do that?
sniper.
What does that mean?
He'll just be quiet for a little while and then he'll come in with a joke.
Yeah.
Oh, coming
I
with
feel
the-
like
I like
if we
it.
were to do like
That's
scary,
American Sniper right there. bro.
We just will have it. The whole episode.
if we were to do like any type of scary shit together, I know you guys would just crack jokes.
Crack jokes.
That'd be a fun episode.
Dude, we
Why
can be
it's 'cause-
scary. Trust.
Nah,
Some
We gotta keep it
episodes-
scary though.
But I'm a scaredy cat though. That's
There,
the thing.
there's some
Oh, okay.
episodes that we crack jokes like a lot, and we gotta like pause and be like,
You guys are
"All
funny, by the way.
let's,
You
like,
guys- you guys-
not
Thank
fucking
you, bro.
crack
Thank
jokes."
you.
Is that not what y'all want for the content though?
Yeah, it is, but like it's supposed. Sometimes we crack too much jokes.
Thank you.
And
Daddy.
it's not even scary no more.
But,
It's
but what
like-
serves the purpose of that pod is being scared and
Yeah.
like, telling
Yeah.
stories.
Yeah, people want to be in an environment with us.
Yeah.
They want to be in an
Yeah,
environment.
well,
So we
every
try our
time
best.
we brought up scary shit up here, we'll even be like, nah, we're gonna save it for the day we're with Kickback Crew. We always say that shit.
Yeah, you gotta come
We'll
out
be
with this.
Halloween episode, we're gonna save it for the Kickback Crew, but everybody wants to be with you guys fucking Halloween time and shit.
dude, yeah,
bro.
bro.
We even had those fools, Toby and what's that fool's name? Gunther. What's the other fool?
Gunther.
What are you talking about?
Those fucking paranormal fools.
Okay, no.
We had those fools on.
We
We were
did.
like, we're not telling you guys any scary shit. Not till-
those big ass fish.
Yeah, not till
Yes.
KBC is on, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, when you guys come, it's gonna be a vibe, but
When
it
you
is gonna
guys
be a
nut,
little
it's
bit
gonna be
weird.
crazy.
I be coming,
Yeah.
bro.
I got scary shit for days, bro. Trust. I grew up in a fucking
No, haunted house.
haunted house.
Yeah. Oh man, that shit's always scary.
I don't
Like
have no scary
your house
shit.
before this one,
Yeah, that shit was fucked.
How do you know?
because I know.
That's crazy.
Hey,
Hey.
if you know, you know.
Yeah,
those
I have no
So the
scary
people-
shit, but like I pay attention, but I'm scared as fuck. I used to do the same thing he did. Like that's why I relate when you're saying you avoid everything to watch the movie.
Yeah.
I'd be like, bro, I'm tired. I need to go to the other room to go to sleep.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah,
Lalo don't even give a ghost like the time of day to believe in them, huh?
Nah.
Bro, like
As soon as
when
people start, I go, ooh.
like we start telling stories and stuff, and George doesn't say anything, me and Efren look at each other like, this was scared, bro. This was scared, bro. He's scared.
But like, I got to a point where like I don't even care no more.
Okay.
And I'm like, bro, I'm not even fucking scared of scary shit no more. Let's just
Wait,
do the
but they
video.
said the scary shit that happened. Well, some of them. What about you, bro? You were quiet about during that portion.
'Cause he
What's
was
the scary shit that
scared.
you've
Because
had?
he was watching the
He's scared.
game.
the scariest parts. is
Watching that Medica game.
that same video that he's talking about where
You
we
be
sat on the
quiet.
well.
Mhm.
During the video, I was just seeing like a bunch of shit. Like, mind you, we have cameras right in front of us, so we can't see nothing behind us at all.
like the big lights.
Yeah,
like, I
there's
guess
like
had
big
it.
lights. It shines on us, and we can't see nothing. But I swear, I was seeing like shit just moving like behind the cameras, and that's when our cameraman was like, "I was like, yo, check that shit out." He was like, "I don't see nothing, bro." And then that's when he was like, "Oh, I see something," and we get up to like check, and in the video you can see it like there's literally like a shadow that goes right in front of the camera, right in front of E.
fuck.
All of us
Yeah.
just.
And
I
like
was
people,
like,
people are like, it's the lights, but like, people
We
are saying,
wish
like,
it was a lie.
We
Shit.
wish because our
But I thought,
videographer, the guy that was there, he walked away to go figure out what
Yeah.
was going on,
yeah.
and they were like, oh, it's some cables. All our cables were behind us.
Yeah.
Like everything was behind us.
Yeah.
There was nothing in front of the lights that
And
fuck with it.
that happened in 2 occasions too. The other one that was in the podcast studio recently, we had Kimmy on, and we were just telling stories.
Shit, it happened with P Killer too.
You kill her?
Remember? The light went on and off.
Oh yeah, the light just it's crazy, bro. Like, cause when we're in the studio,
What
when
do
we're
you
not
think
saying nothing scary, bro, it's perfectly fine. You know, the minute we start recording scary shit, bro, I don't know if it's just like your mind playing tricks on you, but
You hear shit.
Shit starts happening.
You hear
You
shit.
start
Like, you hear
hearing-
like knocks. You hear like
It's too corny.
Take
What,
that energy.
what do you guys do to protect yourselves?
We pray before we
Pray.
start. Yeah, we
Yeah.
pray before and then we pray after.
Trojans.
But like, what about like at your house? Like, you guys like sage and shit, or
no, we don't stage. No, that's like Catholic stuff.
No, I got a dog.
Bro.
He said, "No, that's gay."
No,
Yeah, that's
we
gay
got
as fuck,
asthma.
We got power of Jesus.
Yeah. All Christians just have asthma.
My mom could
Yeah.
chili smokes out the whole house.
not a cough, not a single cough.
It's all fucking chile.
The ghost is like,
That smells good. That smells
Oh,
good.
it's picoso.
You like chile, wey?
Yeah.
You don't ever get scared that like, cause one thing I've talked to about my girl is like when we get a home, I don't want to like ever get like a 2-story home. Like I'm just
Same, but that's because I'm
scared to
lazy to walk upstairs, bro. That ass.
It sucks every day.
Like, what if like you experience this type of shit?
What if you're like rich and famous, bro?
Yeah, like I don't even.
You have to
I'm,
buy a house.
I'm only buying
Tax
the rooms
purposes.
that I need.
I feel like 2-story houses are like scams.
Yeah.
That ass.
You're a bitch.
Because I feel like it's just like they're trying to sell you, and they'll increase the price on that shit, and that shit's not even worth it, bro. It's just on top of each other like half a floor, honestly.
Yeah, they
Wait, but
they cut your property in half and stack them bitches.
Yeah.
bro. And they give you less land.
I didn't get the reasoning behind why you.
The reason why I don't like it is because I've seen a lot of videos where people are buying a home, and then they claim like when they're like in the living room and stuff, they hear stuff upstairs like room like people
like
stepping and all that.
the
Like,
house.
just a
Yeah.
Fucking.
bunch of
Those
like
are the kids.
paranormal
Bro, I used
stuff.
to hear shit in a single story home, bro. You're good.
Yeah.
It's the house.
It's
that-
every house.
Crazy. No, a single story home is scarier, bro.
Yeah, it's scary.
Turn off all
but
the fucking lights,
my boy,
bro,
we in the
you're
same
done.
fucking square foot, my boy.
I want a
Going
no-story
upstairs,
home,
that
so I'll just be homeless.
I just be homeless. I live in
Scary
the
out
streets.
there, bro. You
The
gonna
guy under the
get.
tarp.
You guys, we're
I
gonna.
was the guy you scared for. Hey, you guys are assholes. I'm trying to get
fuck,
my.
man, I was just trying to get my
I had a
Z's.
bitch. I had a bitch over.
I was fucking back showing a bitch on there, bro. I
He
moved.
opens it as a girl like just sucking him up.
He's like, Kickback Crew?
Yeah.
What are you guys doing here?
At the KBC.
Y'all need some?
Oh.
So who's behind all the creative stuff? Because like obviously you guys have the whole aesthetic going on. Like it's
Yeah.
beautiful. It's dope. I like the way you guys rock. Who's behind that? Who's the mastermind behind that?
Both of them. He comes on most of the skits. That's why you see him acting majority of them. Angel records them. Sometimes
Angel's a master editor and master
puts them
videographer
together,
and
and
cameraman.
then we just pop up like different scenes.
Angel takes he takes charge of editing. Like when he needs help editing, I'm an editor too. I can help him out.
Yeah. But the aesthetic, like the look, who's in charge of that? Is that you also?
Like the
Yeah.
room,
Yeah.
the room, like how we have the room and shit.
The
like
room and also the editing style, and because like it's very
that. Angel,
it's particular, bro.
Angel's in charge of the editing of scary shit. I'm in charge of vlogs and the scary adventures, and Angel's in charge of podcasts.
Who does the thumbnails?
He's
I
talking
don't
about cinematically, huh?
All right,
So everything
I
like
feel like
cinematic
aesthetically
is me.
you're behind
Yeah.
it. Right?
Yeah, I
Angel's-
do everything. I put it. It's because I did a lot of research on like other people's stuff, like what can I incorporate and stuff like that, what I can take from them and stuff like that. So
What
Angel's a
camera
head
do you-
honcho, bro.
What cameras do you use?
I
We
use
can't tell.
He just started learning how to set up the camera, so he's in.
yeah, I use a Sony 7R.
Oh yeah.
Dude.
What's your go-to aperture and ISO when you use those
Yeah.
cameras?
Oh,
Honestly-
Angel's getting hard now. You're getting Angel break up.
Go to.
Oh, now we talking.
Nah.
I was bricked up at the cannibal story. I was just, you ought to catch up.
So yeah, I use Sony's everything but before we use Sony's, we use Canon's. A Canon
Horrible,
Canon
bro. Horrible.
Canon T6i. We
They're so
used
trash,
that.
huh?
The Rebel series.
Man, yeah, that shit was horrible.
And we had iPads as our audio mics.
iPad is up our audios, and
Actually,
then
you guys were just holding it.
No,
The
we had
iPad?
iPads, and then we had like
Connected
wires
computer.
connected, and then computers.
Oh,
Like, it
to
was
the
weird,
fucking
bro.
dongle and shit.
That's why
Yeah.
I don't know if you know, but in the first episodes, Angel will have like a computer, and he would act like he was like searching up things that we were talking about.
yeah, I just use it for the.
But like act,
for the
he was
looks.
like, I need it so I could look like if I'm doing something with the computer. But it was just like the audio input into it.
Yeah.
Bro, like our mics were so fucking shit, bro. We
when
had
we-
to take a break for that shit, bro.
when we put it on TikTok, people like, man, they got the Xbox mics. I'm like, fuck.
Yeah,
I was like, welcome to the chat,
lobby.
boys.
yeah, Modern Warfare 2 mics, bro. I was like, fuck.
They were
bro,
like,
this
all right,
is
guys,
horrible.
let's just stop until we get the equipment we need,
Get
and
the
then we
money
got
up.
it.
But also, like now you guys go handheld, and I feel like even that's part of the aesthetic. Like,
Yeah,
that's
we,
like
we
a
love
choice,
that
right?
that handheld stuff. Yeah,
Like it's scarier too to just be like I don't know, like just holding the mic.
Yeah.
You get
Yeah.
more like personable and
yeah. We like the handhold mic because I feel like it's more kickback, more laid back, just holding it and talking
Chilling,
and
bro. Like
stuff.
you're kicked back, bro.
It has its downfalls sometimes because some guests be like,
oh, they don't know how to hold it.
Yeah.
I'll be like,
Talk.
damn, bro, you gotta put it like
You're
right
there with like
here.
a rapper,
You're
they're like
like-
holding upside down.
Yeah.
You get an SM7B, the rest of us.
Yeah. So that's why I have this. I like this because I'm like, dude, this is perfect. Like for George, sometimes George be like, or like right here, and right now George is perfect. Like with this right
I
now.
don't know if you've seen it, but like there's sometimes I'm just like this, and then when I'm about to talk, I just be like.
Yeah.
Or there's times
But
where I get
sometimes you
bored.
forget.
I don't get bored, but like I'm not
I
in the
hate-
conversation, so I'll
I
just
hate-
have the mic on my chest.
Yeah, like
I hate George. Dude, George be having his mic like this. And bro, I swear it's like a fat guy fucking breathing, bro. He's just like,
We used to actually have all right.
Wow.
and I was like, George, you're breathing loud as fuck, bro. And he'll be like, my bad, bro.
that's when you ask us like, do we use like headsets? I'm like, sometimes we do because
We
like,
have to.
The last podcast it sounded horrible, so we need them on for the next
And
one.
there's like
At least one of us.
sometimes the chord's like messed up.
Yeah,
We
yeah.
gotta
yeah.
hear if
Yeah, you hear like the
That's the worst. How you record some shit and then
you
you
can't
go
hear it.
back
Yeah.
on the computer, like,
Sick.
Damn. What about you guys? Who edits everything?
Me actually.
Me right here.
Oh yeah.
Nah,
Yeah.
just kidding.
I was like, really?
Who said that?
I added it.
You?
Yeah.
I do my
Nah,
best.
So who's their mastermind?
Me.
Me.
No, it's all about me. It's the me show. Like,
They did it before I came on though. They were doing it. A lot
So,
of-
like, who was
Yeah,
the
others,
first
yeah.
like people to like start Ponte las Pilas?
them
We'll
too.
say that for the wine. No, we'll save it for your episode. But it was me and this one.
yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
So what made you guys want to start the podcast?
I guess you won't save it for your episode.
Let's save it for the wine now.
Yeah, let's save it. Let's save it.
They know the
I don't know
story.
how long they're gonna stay.
What time you guys gotta get out of here, boys?
Well, what time is it?
Soon,
now it's
Loki, we gotta go fucking move.
1:36.
1:36.
We got like another 30 minutes, I say.
Yeah,
Yeah, we'll leave like around 2.
That's
Another 30
perfect for the
minutes.
wind down.
for sure.
Yeah.
All right, y'all. Before we get out of here, is there anybody you guys want to shout out? We're gonna keep recording, but like usually we do this for like the extra
For
content.
the
and shit.
memberships.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
But
man.
this
respect.
like
we
the
get to tease you guys on the membership, bro. So that's it.
The tea.
I'm gonna whip my dick out for the membership.
Yeah, there you go. Now we're gonna get hella.
Yeah.
Go buy it right now. But yeah, before we get out of here, boys, you guys have anybody you guys want to shout out or plug? Yeah.
Shout out
Shout out this
us.
fucking fly.
The
I
fuck?
know.
Your own personal IGs.
Yeah, follow me on f.r3n on Instagram and TikTok.
And then follow me on Angel Greaser on Instagram, and then follow the Kickback Crew, follow the Patreon episodes. We drop audio stuff only.
No, just go for it. I'm sorry.
I'm plugging other stuff in too.
You can't plug that after I say mine.
My fault, bro. My fault. Go ahead. My
Follow
fault.
me at Georgie.Garcia_7. If you need a haircut, come hit me up. There's actually times where I do cut a couple fans.
Yeah?
They come, yeah. And I'll be flecking them up. And
you do home calls or what?
yeah, I do.
Yeah, for real?
Let me know, my boy.
You do beards.
I do like 150, but
He does beards.
Can you do Jerry curls?
Circle jerks.
yeah.
He does.
I do perms, I do tint, I do bleach, I do all that. That's what I
Damn.
learned.
Did you guys?
both-
I know you were doing the content where you guys were. We don't want to talk about it on the wind down, but go ahead. Sorry.
Go for it, Angel.
Oh, and then follow us on our Patreon episode. We do audio podcasts. We drop like exclusive stuff. We talk shit. We talk about other people on there.
If you like scary shit, go follow us. Go watch the scary videos. We have scary shit adventures where we go explore shit, and we have scary shit where we just fucking talk down on these fucking ghosts. And we just fuck
The
around.
rest of these women.
Go
Right too.
go watch us, y'all. And shout out the No Ad Show, Happy Rider Podcast. Those are our boys. And go watch Who's Got Talent.
And
I'm in it.
subscribe to us because we're gonna have Ponte las Pilas.
Hell yeah.
And
You guys want to
talk
see
about
these
their
guys?
stories
Yeah.
and their scary
I'm gonna whip
stories.
my
that
dick
they-
out over there too.
Wait, but when you guys come on, you guys want to hop on a regular podcast or scary shit?
Whatever you guys want.
What are you guys comfortable with? Because
Hey, I hope scary shit is our most popular.
Because I know sometimes one of you guys.
I like the scary shit, but I'm down to do the funny shit too. We just do the funny shit every week here. That's
Whatever gets more views, bro.
Yeah. We're cloud chasers.
I feel you, bro. I feel you.
Scary shit it is then.
fine. We'll do the
Scary
funny
shit
shit.
We'll do the funny shit. All right, then.
That's it.
That's it.
all we do.
All right, boys.
Yeah.
Go follow them on their socials. On my end, I want to shout out everybody who's been tuning in on the YouTube memberships. You guys know that. Shout out to all the blue badges right now. You motherfuckers been rocking for
beginning.
the light blue badges have been rocking for 2 months now.
Yeah.
Damn, you guys are
Yeah,
up.
them.
But yeah, go ahead and make sure you guys see if other videos are already available, because maybe it wasn't available a fucking month ago, but now you are available. They are
Yeah.
available. But yeah, that's it on mine.
Yeah. Shout out my girl. I love you.
Yep.
Shout out to obviously Kickback Crew for having.
Yes.
Thank you.
It's been a long time coming.
I'm bricked
but
up
we
now.
finally did.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a good time. We're gonna go to the wind down, and that's where we're gonna get down to the real nitty gritty.
Yeah.
What we want to say.
They need to agree.
You know, we have some drama that we have to unpack.
We do.
No, we don't.
Okay.
No, we don't.
I like that.
Shout out to everybody who's been watching, interacting on the Tuesday and Thursday story. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, turn on notifications. You can see whenever we upload anything new. And I'm gonna pass my shout outs down to Beto over there.
But
Gets
it's
the
been quiet
bitches
for
wet,
45
though.
minutes, bro.
Yeah.
I want to shout out my girl. Shout out the
All right, that's enough. You. he was in the.
It's her birthday.
Go ahead.
I want to shout out my girl. I want to shout out the Kickback Crew.
Hell yeah.
I want to shout out just everybody that supports and listens, especially the YouTube members. That's it.
Shout out to the YouTube members. We appreciate you guys. You guys are feeding a bunch of families. You're not. Shout out to the Kickback Crew. Thanks for pulling up.
Thank you, guys. Thank you for having me,
real.
bro.
We're gonna
Appreciate it.
continue being with them on the membership. It's gonna be fun. Shout out to the boys again. Shout out to my family. Shout out to my girl. With that, we out. Peace.
Hold on. I have one more.
Oh, never mind.
Fuck, I ain't friend.
With that, we out. Peace.